Welcome, everybody, to the Stretch Run. Justin Sampson and I are here for about 4 hours, a little under 4 hours, to bring you 8 stakes races and 3 grade ones live during that time. We'll also have live coverage of Churchill, which we can't show, but we'll be happy to cover, as well as golf video from Gulfstream, Laurel, Monmouth, and much, much more. Gary, good evening. Good afternoon. Colin, good to see you.
Colin,
Scott Free.
I love it. Good to see you, Colin. Oh, the great stakes racing at Woodbine
For sure. I
and
think,
Laurel Park. Laurel Park comes right next.
yeah, so we got Laurel or Monmouth next. We're going to go to Laurel because it's the Sensible Ladies Turf Dash there, and we want to be sensible.
Yeah.
Justin, you had 2P on top in that race in the weekend preview show, if I remember correctly.
So I think only to me, it's 7 or 4. I think we talked about the pace. I don't like the 1, and then you had the 11 does draw in. So I think that's the biggest aspect. I think the 4 is gonna win at the price, Oldie, is where I go. I still think the 7's good. I don't know. It's kind of a toss up for me, but go ahead.
So I was 6-4-5 in this
Yeah.
race, with the 5 being my long shot that's, may take to the 6 furlongs, has won here at 6 furlongs, but, and, has a little more pace here. That would be a $90 pick 4, probably too much for most people on a pick 4. I don't understand why the 11's 7-5 though.
Well, I mean, draws. If I remember correctly, Oldie, the 11, 12, and 13 were the AEs,
Yes.
and so the 1 didn't end up scratching, which I just think this is a big step up, but that hurt. The 13 had a big look, but doesn't end up Riley's redemption and ended up getting in for Maker. But there's now that speed. So Tupi, I think, has the best, has class, back class, been facing easier, but now there's all this speed. And then the 11 lightly raced, Oldie, but I'm not sure that she want the turf. Right?
Yeah, that's why
So
I don't get it.
I think she's a good sprinter, but she's got a lot of speed. There's other speed there. So to me, I think the 4 is probably going to sit like a dream trip, Oldie, for Trombetta. It gets back to 6. They've won at Laurel. Like we talked about her, like she's really nice. So I don't. It's still 7 or 4 for me. My opinion doesn't. You and I talked about this yesterday.
Yeah.
It doesn't really change from yesterday. So I would be against the 11 if. And you like the 6, so I don't.
Yeah.
But
For Clement. Trying to see if there's any common races we could watch of. So last year's Sensible Lady. Let's see.
So and then you didn't single anywhere.
No.
Who did you use in the second leg?
1, 2, 6.
Yeah.
So with the scratch of the 4, this 2's got a big shot to go gate to wire there, even though it's kind of cheap. I mean, I probably could just go, probably should just go 6-2 there. And that takes it down to 60, which I think is a reasonable price.
Oh, the one horse is the Euro horse for Graham. That's right.
Yeah, Graham in his motion.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I'm going to play. You can add the 7 there if you want. I mean, if you're getting a price on the 7 instead of what we thought you were going to get, that doesn't hurt you there.
What'd you use in race 8?
3, 4, 6, 7.
I think I would just probably single a Mischievous Angel.
I mean, the 6 again has such a big pace advantage for Harp.
I know. Well, maybe. So I was.
I was 7, 4, 3 there, with the 7 being my top pick. Fierce and Strong. And now with the pace advantage with the scratches on the 6, and it being the Scotty long shot.
Yeah, one at 5.5 in the spring. Well,
We can run the race sim though for this race as well while we're waiting here.
yeah, well, we got 3 minutes.
And then we'll go to Woodbine for race 4 after this.
What'd you use in the last, Oldie?
I spread there. I was, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7.
Yeah.
Feel like when we get close to post time, we should maybe have the train whistle go off.
I love it, man. Man.
They're probably going to post drag here, so we can maybe talk about race 4 at Woodbine in the meantime, because we're not going to have a lot of time in between. This race on paper appears to be between the 7 and the 5. My concern on the 7 is it's the type of horse that's running late, has no early speed, and just tends to miss. So I thought the 5 had a look as a second-time starter. There, the Scotty second pick, the 3 for Phillips there with Ashby, with Abley, sorry, Fraser Abley, I can't even say his name, aboard there. May have found an ideal group in terms of the drop. And then I wouldn't ignore the 1 coming back to synthetic there. It's shown nothing but was facing easier, is coming off a layoff. Though I would take more seriously if Jalen Samuels wasn't riding.
Yeah.
But I think the 5 and the 3 are legitimate alternatives to the 7 there. You could do something like this was not what I was thinking. That's way too many horses. So let me clear all this out. I would toss the 7 in the first leg. There's got to beat a favorite somewhere. And I think that's the most vulnerable favorite. You know, in this leg, I'd add the 4, 7, and 8.
Oldy, how much time we got till Laurel?
They are going in the gate. So we.
Okay. Life, Love, and Laughter.
I still like the 4 and 7 here, Oldie. Small, like I like the look at the pick 4 pool. The only 7 G's. No, it's good. It's good. It's fine.
It's gross. I'm hoping they're stuck. No,
just Cry, looking to do it again to the Sense of a Lady.
Oh, there you go. 10K. We might get to like maybe we get to like 15 or 20. Need some late money.
6 furlong, second finish.
Hey, Tony.
They're rough in the Sensible Lady Turf Dash. Sharp start for Sally's Gold along with Flamingo Way on the outside. Life, Love, and Laughter and Twirling Beauty up close there. Just 3 off the speed. Another length and a half, and Tupi has 5 to make up early in the race. Alabreva saving ground, and Nada in the 2-path charging for the turn. In the back of the pack, we have Loon Cry and the Amazing Mizzen. Into the turn they roll, and it's Sally's Gold at a spry pace, opening up 3.5 lengths on Flamingo Way in second spot. Outside, Twirling Beauty is racing third position. Life, Love, and Laughter saving ground in fourth as they make the turn in. They are followed by Tupi. Anita's trying to come with a wide bid. Ale Breva trying to stoke up a run in the stretch. Just tips one off the inside.
Come on, Ford. Catch him.
And there's 3/16 left to go. Sally's Gold.
Come on, Tony.
Here comes Life, Love, and Laughter.
With a 7
and Tupi
loaded.
too. Tupi, Life, Love, and Laughter. Life, Love, and Laughter. Tupi. Tupi's got the kick.
Come on,
Tupi,
7
Tupi,
for
game.
Tupi.
Tupi just in front. Tupi with a 16 to go from Life, Love, and Laughter. Going to be closer for third. Loon Cry. Come run on late there, but it is Tupi. Tupi in a sharp win in the Sensible Lady.
Oh, that horse was loaded. Dude, the one went so fast.
It did.
Rated 8.63.
All right, right to Woodbine.
After this, Churchill Downs race 5, a tough maiden, and then we'll go Gulfstream Park after that.
I'm not hearing any sound.
Oh, yeah. I can't hear it either.
7-4-6-8.
I'm hearing sound, but from the wrong track.
Daniel Santino, 8-5 favorite.
And Relaxes in the lead from in second. $4-5. Bella Classica, the centre. On the outside of them is Bertha. And as they go into the turn, Dixie is a breeze between runners with Starship Serenity the outside. And last of all is Fast Phoebe. Stacking them up is Niata, travelling very kindly in the lead by a length 2 in second, $4-5. Ahead away third is Bella Classica. A length and a half away came Bertha. Starship Serenity caught a little bit wide, is up on the outside. And back in the centre, Dixie is a breeze, and on the rail is Fast Phoebe. They're bunched up, but controlling the terms of the race is Niata and Pietro Moran in front. NYRA at the 5/8 by 3 parts up the rail, $4-5. Caesar Seam takes it to come after this leader. In third, Bella Classica. Tracking the trio is Bertha. On the inside is Fast Phoebe, Starship, Serenity second last. And starting to drop off there is Dixie as a Breeze, 6 away. And as they start the run inside the 3.5, NYRA has not been asked, is in front. Now coming with a wet sail, Starship Serenity takes off around the outside and has gone to second. But NYRA yet to really release the brakes. NYRA by a length. Starship Serenity in second spot. On the inside, Bella Classica, followed by Bertha and $4-5. They come inside the quarter, and NYRA in front. Pushed along now. Starship Serenity draws alongside, and for the first time, NYRA is facing pressure, and they share the lead. Back in third, Bella Classica, and Starship Serenity had no trouble getting past NYRA.
Yep.
And Bella Classica going into second spot. Starship
Glad I
Serenity
didn't
head
get
on the
that in.
chest for Rico Walcott. And coming inside the final 16th is 2.5 in front. And the hot favorite obliges. Starship Serenity wins well.
All right. Did we want to go to Churchill? Did we want to go straight?
No,
to
yeah.
Bolton?
So run the race sim. It's a good race. I can I can pull up the sound if we it's a maiden race. It it looked like 5, 6, 11, or maybe the 1. The 11 post is tough. It's Cox. It's Irad.
Yeah.
The 5, a firster for Walden. The 6 is a Belladonna, like firster with Hernandez and Cherie. It's a great race. I thought maybe the 6. The 5's taking so much money, it makes a lot of sense now seeing it. So they're behind the gate. I got sound. They're loading. The 5's just getting crushed. I thought the 6 could run too. The 11, if the 11 can win from out there for Irad and Cox, she's gonna be really good. She's gonna run a good race, I think, Oldie, but it's a tough post. But the 5 just getting crushed for Walden and Louis. It's a good group of fillies, though. Nice 2-year-old group.
Yeah. Just looking to see what else there is here as we're.
I didn't see the 1 horse was the other one, Oldie. I think might have a look. I mean, you see it on the morning line. You're getting good value. Draws a rail.
Yeah, that's some nice works.
Yeah, and like GSR is good. It's between those 4, in my opinion. The 11 looks like it might go off as the favorite. I don't know why. Should have sound. Oh, here we go.
Winning for Take a Bow and Midnight Flight.
Well, we'll get an idea 6 furlongs out of the 1 post here.
Yeah.
They're in the gate.
Even though they loaded the horse in the 2 with the scratch.
And they're off.
Broke like a rocket.
Tramontana. Inside draw. Breaks out on top and quickly opens up to lead by a length. Baraka comes on second. Bonsant was off at mid-pack. Tried to race up in between, but was shut off and shuffled back, allowing for Frolicking to come on outside and grab third. Bonsant to the inside fourth. This 2 shot past fifth. Not the lady. Racing in 6th. Midnight Flight moves up into 7th. Take a Bow is 8th and down inside. Of All Things on the move from 9th. Silvertown in 10th. Mother Green at the back at 11th. They round the far turn. Tramontana the leader. 3 furlongs to go. Baraka cranks up the pressure. These 2 head and head for the lead. Bonsant is tucked in behind them. Frolicking sidles up 3 wide. Frolicking now a clear third at the quarter pole. They're off the turn. Baraka comes off the turn shortly. Bonsant's in very tight in between, but comes on through. And hanging tough as well as Frolicking on the far outside. 1 furlong to go.
I think Irad's got this.
Oh, the Ted's running a big race. Here comes the 11.
Baraka and Frolicking. Baraka
Well,
turning gold challengers. And the winner on the wire, Baraka.
Bet
Frolicking with a good effort second, and so too Bonsant third. 5 back to this 2 shot pass. Who came on to be 4th?
Bet the 11 next out, man. That she's she's gonna be a good horse, Oldie. She ended up losing as a favorite, but like that's a tough post. And like, I mean, she ran a big race. Brad Cox, Irad, 10 horse wins, 8-1.
Yeah. All right, Justin, on the Gulfstream.
Yeah, I thought Oldie the 10 horse would be one of my best bets on the card, so I just bet it as a win bet. I would have singled it in any most bets. I singled it in the retail pick 5. I should have had her in the early. I should have used the horse in the second race. I didn't, but I singled her and started in race 3, I think.
Okay.
So this is leg 3. I singled her. They're on the Tapito. They've been off the turf for a long time because it just keeps raining, which is fine. But they've been a lot on the Tapito track. Like, I mean, it can play kind of wacky. The thing about her though, like this just isn't a great group, Oldie. It just really isn't. And she gets back to the Tapita, 2 back. She nearly won. Tossed the last out race. I mean, she got shuffled, didn't really run. I just toss it. And like versus this group, she should win here. Like she really should. The underneath for me, I mean, I think you get good value in the 8, only maybe to hang on, but the 3 look tough too. But I like the 10 on top. So, the next couple legs aren't kind of tough. There's another single later in leg in race 8. So we might look at the pick 5 or pick 6 later. Okay. But I liked her here. I played her and again, race 3, only it's cool. Gulfstream Park on these days is just retail pick 5, so there's no cop money. So you know what I mean. It make it a little bit better, but she looked tough. Like I mean, I like her at the price too. We're getting 6-5. E morning line 4-5.
Yeah. I do have a note on the 3, who's a second-time starter. Granted, it's from a tough turf, not a tough effort, and Dweskin is 0-4 with second-time starters too. But I do have had run and stretch can close.
Yeah, it looked the most logical underneath, right? I mean, and maybe the bet only is just 10, and then it's like 3-8 cold try, right, or something, and you're gonna need to get the 8 in the back of the try for it to pay, but the 9, even 8-3 would pay so much better. You just only have to pay a few bucks. But I don't know. It looked like 9-3. 10-3. But I do think the 8 can hang around, underneath. But
I'm trying to figure what to make of Miggy on the 6 horse here.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it's a firster, so, but.
Right.
I mean, I didn't necessarily see anything.
Like for an exacta. Like that would be the type of horse I'd want to pair with the 10.
Oh, this is the they do have it's a Tapita pick 3.
Yeah. The tropical Tapita pick 3.
Yeah. We'll play something else there later. I'm not gonna. If you play that, if somebody played that, I would just single her there. Hey Joe.
Let's see
all right. Where are they at, Oldie?
They're still kind of mulling around, but let's bring them up here. They're not yet to the tropical Tapita.
She what 4-5 now. The exact is still like 10-3s 5-1, 10-8s 18-1.
What is 10-6? I just have a hunch the 6 is going to
22.
run. It's
20,
probably wrong, but
22. Well, if the 6, I mean, if you like the 6, you should play it in the try too, Oldie.
we need an Etsy witch for horse racing.
Oh man, the Etsy witch, dude. The Mariners just keep like they play these games, man, and I'm like, their pitching is so helpful to them at times, and like, but they, you know me, I told a while ago, I'm like, it's for sure like probably the best team they've ever had, like all around best team. I mean, Mariners, they've had some good teams, right? They won a lot of big.
Pietro, Freddie Garcia teams. I remember those.
But then they won a lot of games in the past. But this group, man, I mean, it's the real deal. Like, so it's fun to watch. They need to keep winning. They've 7 in a row or whatever. But they're only tied for the West. They need to like get the lead.
The horses are at the gate. It's now post time. Moving into line for the Tropical Tapeta Pick 3 and race 5 on the afternoon.
See, I didn't
Bettors have it as a 2-horse affair. The 10, Veronica Z, is odds on. The 3, Starship Discovery, is 5 to 2 in the second choice. Sue Wynn is very anxious behind the gate.
Wonderful.
That's your 6, Oldie.
Showing her agility. Unfortunately for us, it's on 2 legs instead of 4. Sue Wynn now back down on all 4s and walking towards the front of the gate.
We don't need to injure Miguel Vasquez either.
Sue Wynn just a little anxious here, but she's ready to roll
he's
now.
had a good day.
3 away from the start. Riders off 11, Cindy's Princess. Veronica Z has the red cap. That's the race favorite under jockey Leonel Reyes. The gray is Starship Elation. So Starship Elation goes forward. That leaves just Cindy's Princess to take the outside. 1.70 on the Tapeta track. They rim the gate. Ready for action. They're off. Terrible start for Blushing Tiger, about 4 lengths slow. Sue Wynn is quick off the blocks and leads to the first turn. Starship Discovery is sent forward between horses by Edwin Gonzalez. Bracketing her in is Veronica Z, so Starship Discovery has to tap on the brakes. Queen Diana is at the rail, 2 better than Starship Elation. At the rail, it's Blushing Tiger, wide on the course, Cindy's Princess, with Too Much Fun alongside. So the favorites land second and third behind long shot Sue Wynn, who goes to the backstretch on top 3 parts of length. Veronica Z is on the press from second. On the comeback try, Starship Discovery is third under a loose rein. Fourth at the rail is Queen Diana. On from fifth is slow-starting Blushing Tiger, 2 better than Starship Elation. Then it's Too Much Fun, and Cindy's Princess is last. Down the backstretch they continue. They go to their way to the half-mile grounds. And Miguel Vasquez and Sue Wynn have the lead. Veronica Z is under a strong Leonel Reyes grip in second. On the outside, Starship Discovery is still under a loose rein third. 2 back to Blushing Tiger fourth. At the rail, it's Queen Diana fifth, and Starship Elation as they round the far turn. The pace starts to pick up. The business end of the race begins. Sue Wynn still has the lead, trying to turn back Veronica Z. 3 wide, Starship Discovery. From the back, it's Starship Elation who runs into fourth, but Sue Wynn is intent on going all the way. 3/4, 111 and 3. Sue Wynn still has the lead and still has something in the tank here. Second is Veronica Z. Third is Starship Discovery. They're an 1/8 of a mile from home. And Sue Wynn is still clear. She was fractious before the start, but that's only because she brought her A game. Starship Elation has rallied into second. Upset winner, Sue Wynn for Santa Cruz Ranch by 3. Starship Elation second. Veronica Z third, and Starship Discovery fourth.
Yeah, wasn't a great group, Goldie. It for sure wasn't. So I guess sometimes just go with the firster, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, and hey, on the Tapeta, I'm like, there you go, Miguel, just send to the front. Bye bye. Well, this is a horse 19-1.
22 is what I saw.
Oh, is that what it went off at? That's crazy. Well, can't be right all the time.
Yeah, that's true. You can't be. So interesting 5.5 here. You got Lone Pace on the 2 horse here at Monmouth going 5.5. You get an 8-1 right now.
Bonita Diamond.
Pretty Diamond.
That
GSR is
three.
decent.
Yeah.
It has it fading. Let's look
I
here.
mean, the 3 horse is like, you know when you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
they're
don't know that,
cutting back. They raced at Laura like what this horse just like comes flying in the stretch.
but it also comes flying off data from Brittany Russell.
Yeah, no, yeah, I see this now. The who's Pantaleo? I've never heard of that trainer. I mean, this horse. I mean, this horse, obviously, she's gonna run. Yeah, the 2. I mean, that's a big step up. They just won the last out.
And the Kelly Breen's taking over on the 5, who, is dropping it in class
Who?
12%, but he usually needs a race with a horse, so I don't think I take 3-1 on that.
The trainer of the 3 Oldie also has the 7.
7 might have some speed.
I've never heard of that trainer though.
No, me either.
Pantaleo.
Nice. I'm going to take a shot on the 2 here at 8-1 currently. And we have some time. We might even, what I'm seeing is that we got 6 minutes to Monmouth. Let me just see what the player's showing. Yeah, about 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
And then we have 9 minutes to Laurel. And then Woodbine and Churchill are going to go off on top of each other because, of course, they are. But and that's the start of the pick 6 at Churchill.
How many they have? A lot of great stakes races we looked at, Oldie.
Yeah, so they have 5 stakes races in a row there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it to let me show.
Oldie, the great director asks, is there any like spot plays you look for, metrics that come together that make you bet? What's like your favorite when you look at like combo of the algorithms you see?
Personally, I'm like a pace. So I'd be top win, top Scotty pick, top pace, or top or Scotty long shot, top SOR.
Yeah, so great director. Like I think those top picks, top pace, because the pace can be right a lot of the time, and the race sim can be right a lot of the time. Like the top picks combined with top win, top pace. The long shot hits really well, like Oldie said, when they're coming from a higher strength of race, like from a class perspective. You can find like value there in the long shot in using that combine the long shot with strength of race, and or what I would say is also like find angles with the GSR where they're switching a surface and distance, and you can find that against against horses, like against a favorite too. Like it is, get rid of a horse because you see that angle also, right? If like it doesn't want that surface and distance. So I think from like just a high level, that's how I'd respond to it. And I agree with Oldie. I mean, when the pace make the race, and it's gonna be right when you have those horses that fall in the picks and the win percent. It does really well.
For sure. I'm just looking to see. I mean, you're not going to, with my ticket, you ain't going to hit a jackpot today. I think this looks too chalky.
Hey, we do have mandatory pick six at Gulfstream tomorrow, Oldie.
Yeah.
They have mandatory all the time now, which I'm like,
It's
oh,
like
whatever.
every 2 weeks.
But I'm like, oh, fine, just pay it out. I mean, it's like, at least, I don't know. It's better to play. Of course, great director. Like, I'm glad you asked. I mean,
yeah,
it's better just to ask, and it will help. And you're not gonna find it in every race, right? I mean, I think that's where the first thing I always do is like watch the race sim and just try to visualize it and handicap it. But you can find obviously strong angles when you combine some of those key things.
All right, we got 1 minute here to our friends at Monmouth who are nice enough to let us show the broadcast here. And then we'll go to Laurel for race 7, the all along stakes.
I played that pick 4 with you, Oldie. But I only used the 4 and 7 in that race, so it's that's good.
Yeah, for sure.
But I also went narrow later, so. I hear Oldie. I still think this 3 horse is gonna run well on the cutback. I mean, they like show speed last out. I mean, I know there's the trainer, but I mean, he also has the 7. Maybe he's just a new trainer.
I mean, he could be a new.
She ran her best race at 5.5 at Laurel and won in a 52 maiden special. But I get it. Then she kind of didn't run, but she was in brutal posts in those races at Laurel. I mean, that's a top pick and top win, Oldie, on the 3. So, and it's a gold badge. I mean, the ROI 7% wins 32% of the time. I land on the 3. Who'd you put the 2? We should just box it.
I landed on the 2. 2's taking late money. I'm not going to call it all the late money, but enough late money. It's 7-2. So you think we should just box a 2-3 here?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think so.
All right, I'm on board.
Currently 4 and 4 to 1.
Turf course looks very pretty today at Monmouth. The grass looks in great shape. I will bring up the sound for our friend Matt Ditterman here.
When does the Laurel meet end, Oldie?
No, it just started.
Or not Laurel, sorry, Monmouth Park.
I'm not sure.
It's got to be soon. Does anybody in chat know that it could be this weekend even. Huh. I can't, I mean, we're mid-September.
Runners
There we
facing
go.
up to the gate for the 6th race. Cheese has gone in. They've loaded Bonita Diamond. Beautiful Bolt has gone in. Land of Hope and Dreams. Here's You Know When You Know. A Cozy Thing, post 7. Drink Deeply, post 4. Outside post, Park Avenue Betty. Here's Park Avenue Betty coming up. Going in. We're ready to go. And we're off. From the middle of the field, Beautiful Bolt was away alertly. Bonita Diamond's going to stride in front, though, is naturally quicker. Beautiful Bolt pressing from the outside second as they come onto the course proper. Park Avenue Betty third with A Cozy Thing. Then Cheese down on the inside. 7 off the pace. They're strung out. Land of Hope and Dreams is next. You Know When You Know. Second
3
to
went
last.
off is 7 to 1.
Is the trailer as they approach the far turn. Bonita Diamond approaching that turn. Opens up a length and a half. Beautiful Bolt tracking.
I was saying your 2 got loose, so that's good.
Beautiful Bolt on a loose
Right, here come the 3, Oldy.
Betty into third while patiently
Nobody else is coming.
Fence. 2 more to A Cozy Thing has lost position with You Know When You Know, and the others are well behind at the top of the stretch. Bonita Diamond
Come on,
down
3.
the stretch still leads them a 2-length lead with 1
Oh,
furlong to
what
go.
happened?
Park
That was her
Avenue Betty in the
stablemate.
second with Beautiful Bolt.
Is the one
That
that
was
came
weird.
out on her.
Drifting around a little bit here, maintains the lead.
No, she's not
It's
gonna
2
run.
with a
Good call on
16
the
to
2.
go. In second, Park Avenue Betty, A Cozy Thing flying late Cheese, but it's not enough. Bonita Diamond has stolen on the lead. A Cozy
You're
Thing
right.
second.
That
Park
was her
Avenue Betty
stablemate,
third.
huh?
Cheese gallops out.
Yeah, we talked about that horse. And yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I think cost her there.
I mean, that was it was the same trainer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Good call on the 2, though. 5 to 2.
Getting 27 to 1 on cut above class, the lone pace here, I don't think is good enough. But at 27 to 1, and we did use.
What, and who do you have? I have 1, 2, 5, 6.
I just used 2-6 here.
Okay. All right. I have 1, 2, 5, 6. I only have 2 horses, though, in the next leg. Oh, director, that makes sense. It's Sunday. Yeah, that's tomorrow. I was like, it might be this weekend. So thanks, Alan. Thanks, Scott, director. I was like, just because it seemed like, kind of summer over, and I was like, wow. We're on that transition period, Oldie.
Yeah.
A lot of meets ending.
And let's watch the race sim here on this race, if I can get the system to do what I want it to here. No show Shammy Joe. Sammy Joe is your heavy favorite here.
That's what I put on top.
Let me keep an eye. They're going in the gate, so let's.
I like the 1 too, but I used a couple more in the pick 4.
Mile and an 1/8. Off of the other long. Cut from class. Sharp beginning. A narrow lead early. No show, Sammy Joe. Brooke Sharp. Take it back a bit. And it's
2 to 5. Wow, short price.
Corona on hold early. As Cut from class leads away and opens up a 2-length advantage, does this long shot. Corona trying to settle down from second. No show, Sammy Joe out in the clear, racing third position. Then Chick's Shadow is next for Arrogate in the back of the pack with the Venomous Vixen last of them all. 7 lengths will cover them front to back in the all-along stakes.
Really loose lead, Ollie. This is good.
Yeah.
Away by some 3
And an
lengths from
easy
more settled in second. On the outside, no show, Sammy
time,
Joe
too.
hold in third position. Then Chick's Shadow is down to the inside, and no show Sammy Joe for Arrogate has 7 or 8 to make up, and Venomous Vixen at the tail of the field. Opening quarter was slow, 24 4/5 of a second, heading on down the backstretch. A Cut from class, still the clear leader by 3.5 or 4 from Serona.
Just
and
relax,
Sammy
buddy.
Joe through half in 50
Looking
and
back.
1/5 seconds. The inside there is Chick Shadow now third. No shows Sammy Joe trying to get a bit of motivation from fourth position. Now within 5 of the lead, Venomous Vixen, and for Arrogate trailing the field around the far turn. Cut from Class still there with Toledo by 2. Serona second. No show Sammy Joe is third on the outside. Serona's looming now. Here comes Serona, and here comes No show Sammy Joe. They're 2 and 3 deep, and they're coming after that leader. Cut from Class, who turns for home. Cut from Class. Serona on the outside quickens up a little bit, and No show Sammy Joe on the far outside is right there too. They're followed by Venomous Vixen toward the center of the course. 1 furlong left to go. No show Sammy Joe and Serona down to the inside. No show Sammy Joe, Serona down to the inside. Here's No show Sammy Joe. No show Sammy Joe wins it by just a half a head from Serona second, and then it was Venomous Vixen and for Arrogate.
Oldy, that's I should have more confidence in my picks. That's 2 in a row from the preview show.
2 in a row from the preview show. I did not have a strong opinion in this Woodbine race either. I know
we didn't cover till the next one. I didn't. Yeah, I'm with you. We'll probably miss Churchill. Yeah, we'll jump back. We'll jump back over to Gulfstream.
You know, you might consider, if you like the Appleby in the next, like I do, you might consider a double in this race, but there was nobody who I loved here. Let's just look. Click they're off. Go.
Right behind is Just Magnificent, the outside of Lady Izzy, who's trying to settle down. A length behind them, Turbay. Next to last early is Maxine Magic, and on the inside is Nina. Turning out the stretch in front, Good As Gone shows the way by a length. Regal Moment settling in second. And between runners goes in the center, Lady Izzy to second spot now. And on the outside is Just Magnificent. And a break in the field of 3 lengths to Turbay. Around the outside, making headway is Nina. Last of all is Maxine Magic. Up the backstretch in front, and Good As Gone leads the way by a length. In second, Lady Izzy, and over on the inside, Regal Moments had a lovely trip. A length away, Just Magnificent. Tracking is Turbay on the inside, moving ahead of Nina. Not much between them. And a length away last, Maxine Magic. No serious challenges to Good As Gone as they start to go to the half mile, and Good As Gone leads the way by a length. Lady Izzy second. Regal Moment cuddled along nicely on the inside in third from Just Magnificent, poised in fourth. Behind them, Turbay, Maxine Magic pushing up between horses. Nina the outside. As they hit the 3/8 and still out in front, Good As Gone. Lady Izzy 3 parts away second. Regal Moment with a nice stride third, and Just Magnificent taking off. Behind them is Nina, and as they start to come after this leader, Just Magnificent 3 wide. Regal Moment up the rail. The danger's to Good As Gone. In the center, Lady Izzy, and behind them, Nina finishing on top of the stretch and now into the clear. Regal Moment after the leader, Good As Gone. In second, Regal Moment gathered up to make a real impact. On the inside, Good As Gone, challenged by Regal Moment, knuckling down, but Good As Gone is finding on the inside for Pietra Murren. Regal Moment all out, and Good As Gone holding and down to the wire. Good As Gone on the inside has won it. A neck. Regal Moment second. 4 away, Nina third. Then Just Magnificent. 1:45.98.
And it looks like in the Iroquois and the Pocahontas, I'm sorry, I read on the other McPeak.
That's who ended up winning?
Yep.
Oh, really?
One. Yep.
Oh, that's funny. What was it the 1 horse, Oldy? Is that what you said?
The 3.
Oh, okay. In race number 8.
Yeah. Race 6 at Churchill.
Oh, sorry, race 6. Well, yeah, I only like the 5-6. Oh, that I'm remembering this race now. Yes.
All right, we have race number 6 at Gulfstream.
Yeah, I hold on one second, Oldie. the part here. Would you say race 6? I thought
Yeah.
this was really between, I think, 5-1-2. It's kind of a tough little maiden special. I didn't really necessarily trust the 2. I had the 5-1. I like the 5s taking money. I mean, it's a firster in the 5 horse. You know, I think you can beat the 2, Oldie, but the 2
Yeah.
fits. I mean, Oscar Gonzalez here. You know, Reyes rides. He rides for him often. They do well together. GSR is like perfect. You know, and same with the 1, Oldie. You get value on the 1. The 2 is going to take money. I mean, ran last out, but I mean, and D'Angelo does a lot better second time. So I don't work. You know, ran a good race,
Yeah.
but there's a single in race 8. So and so in here, let me. How much time do we have? Yeah, we have 4 minutes.
Yeah. You want to take
So
a screen then?
you can. I think you can. You just have to.
Do you
This
want
is
to use
10.
your screen
This
for this
is
then?
10:50. Yeah, hold on, Obi. This is 10:50, but I'm not sure you have to use all here. You could. I mean, the 2 horse Oldie just like hates like just doesn't like to win. It's burned money in 5 races.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think the 8 can win, the 9 can win, the 6 can win. The 4, if you wanted to play this really cheap, I would play it probably just into like the 4 and 8 horse Oldie. If you wanted to play it like really cheap, that would be my top 2 picks. Would be just the 4 and 8. So what's this? Oh, and that's supposed to be 1 here. 1, 2, 5. Yes. So what? $3 if you wanted to play it cheap.
Okay.
But you could spread here. You could add a lot more horses. You know, maybe you play it like, you know, this for a few dollars and then you spread in 1 ticket. You know what I mean? That's how I would play it. I think the 1 dominant diva, it's Safi Zayas Oldie, and she ran first time out. She got DQ'd. Like, we'll just move along from that. But she gonna win today.
Yeah.
She's single at pick 5. I would say if you play pick 6, I'm not playing the. I'm not playing the. I wouldn't play the pick 6 today, only just because tomorrow it's mandatory. So I wouldn't play the pick
Right.
6 here. But tomorrow you could play it because it's mandatory. I think there's like a couple 100,000 carryover or something.
So, what do you think of this? The 2 in the next leg, are you either a 2-2 double or 2-2-1 straight pick 3?
In the next leg, who?
The
The 2?
2, yeah.
You can, yeah. You could play it, dude. Like if you like the 2, I mean, I just can't like 5 times. I mean, the horse fits. Don't get me wrong. Reyes gets aboard. Like, you know, I just can't. It's gonna be such a short price too, but I just think the value's there. I like the 4 best, Oldie. I think the 4 better than the 2. So if you want to do that, play it cold with the 4 as well. How much time we got? I didn't even. I don't think I even. I had that 10 singled, but then that's my one of my. I like the race 9 too. We'll get to those races later, but
All right. So I'm going to play a $20 2-2-1 pick 3.
I like it.
Play aggressive. All right, let's see here. Where are they on the track? We're 1 minute away. So Matt gets a few weeks off, then he goes to Oak Lawn, apparently.
Oh, yeah. So when does Oaklawn open?
Not until, I think, October? Hold on. Or,
Oh, you have to. So this is for. You have to play this for $1. I see. So that's what's that? $6. And you like the 2 in this race, huh? You think this horse is going to win?
I don't know. But I'm just,
Well, I get it. Like, so hard to trust here, Oldie.
December 9th is the opening day for Oak Lawn, so he's got some time off here. Maybe he wants to come on the show.
Right? That's a good idea. But I think the dominant diva are going to be dominant. The 3 horse Oldie is just not good. This horse is just not good. It's not nothing. It's the if I remember right, yeah, it might have been. Yeah, it's a bummer. The 7 horse actually liked in the exacta, but that horse scratched.
Yeah, it just looks like the one in.
I guess maybe I think I would even add the 3 here. What am I then playing this for like $8? Okay. There we go. I can't that horse is 7-2. I'm going all but 1, but that's okay. I don't think the 7 can win.
All right. Tony wants an all stakes pick 5. My notes are pretty telling as to who I like, but
At the bind?
yeah.
All right. How much time I got? Will they video?
We got videos up.
Oh no, my screen's up here.
Okay, sorry,
I
I
I know.
Starts back, he made up a lot of ground late and galloped out very nicely. Now, he's not winning a beauty competition by any means, but this Antonio Sano runner is the fittest of all of these that he's running against here today, and I think should absolutely love the 7 furlongs as they're about to load into the gate here for this Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six tomorrow.
All right.
The horses are at the gate. It's now post time. Micanopy has gone forward. In fact, everybody's gone forward except for Lighting Arrow, who takes the outside. Lighting Arrow and the start of the Rainbow Six.
Did we put the 7 in the gate, please? Paging.
They're at the
7
pose.
in the gate.
And they're off. Good start. Across the course in the early stages, with Magic Solar going to the early advantage from Micanopy, who rushes forward to take second. He's My Uncle is third at the inside. In between horses, it's Other Level and Lighting Arrows on the outside. Field of 5 separated by 3 lengths in the run to the opening quarter. Magic Solar leads 3 parts of a length. Micanopy tightened up for racing room while racing in second. Other Level in the clear on the outside third, up to fourth and deciding where he wants to race as He's My Uncle, and the trailer is Lighting Arrow. 22-4 for the opening quarters. They swing now past the half-mile marker. It's Magic Solar who has the lead from the inside. Micanopy trying to thread the needle. Outside, that's Other Level. He's now third. Held up in traffic. He's My Uncle. Has no place to go.
Picking out on
Outside of
the
him is
rail.
Lighting Arrow as they speed past the 5/16. They went the half in 46-1, and they have less than a 5/16 to run. And it's Other Level who makes a bit up on the outside to take over the lead. Magic Solar fights right back second. Micanopy not finished with. He's now third. Fourth, and He's My Uncle, and they're on their way home. On the outside, Other Level toward the inside. Magic Solar off cover. Micanopy loose for the drive and charging hard with 1/8 of a mile to go. Here comes Micanopy down the center, coming after Other Level. Other Level is on the ropes. Micanopy is pressed past Jose Morelos, and Micanopy will win it to kick off the Rainbow Six.
Well, that's
Other
a good
Level
start
second,
to
6
the
ahead of Magic Solar
three-race
third.
straight.
He's My Uncle fourth, and 124-3.
I agree. Well done. Just need to get that next race, and that
I did cover it with a $2 play that's 1-2-4 in the next.
Oh, I like it. Okay, that's good. Good. You like you got. I don't worry about the other single. I just worry about that.
Right. So I'll have it for $32, or
Yeah.
I'll have it for $22.
Yeah.
Or I'll have it for
$2.
$2.
Yeah.
$2. All right. We got Monmouth. I think Tony asked about a. Oh, hold on. I hit the wrong button. So you got it. Give me 1 second to get the screen back up.
We have Monmouth and then Laurel. I see.
So Woodbine, I'm also going to go pretty aggressive. If I can actually click on Woodbine successfully with my own mouse, which is, I think, my own issue here. You know, I have a wide one, which is something like that. Tony, but I also have a narrow one, which would be no, not hold on, I messed that up.
Sounds like Scooble's okay.
Yeah, I heard about that too. So, and then I played it all in the last on the narrow one.
Yeah. Oh.
But
wait, you got a $2.80 one?
Remember, it's 20 cents.
That's
race.
Amazing, though.
So it's the 3 Applebee's or the 3 singles.
Mm.
It's the 10 and the 6, Caitlin Integration, Greatness, and Literate. In race 7, and then all in the last. And obviously, you're not going to play this for. I played it for $2, which cost me 28. So that, I mean, you could also look at a pick 3 out of that and roll pick 3s through this too. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean,
you could even play. I mean, it just depends what you think of that of the middle race as to how you want to do it.
Well, are you talking about race 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that's the one where we just don't trust the.
That's the horse where I love the 1, Oldie. The 1. I'm remembering this. And then the 5, Dance to Music. See, I think Dance to Music's for sure a single. This is in. Oh, we still have some time, huh?
Yeah. But we can go to Monmouth. Meantime, we got another lone pace play there, 6-1 on the 5 protected at Monmouth. Horses run really well, dropping back down in class. Just needs to beat the 4 to the first corner, I think. See what the race sim thinks. The 4 is currently 4 to 5, not in the Scotty picks.
I mean, and I always run the race sim like that. I mean, the 5 wire the field, man.
Yeah. I mean, and doesn't the 4 need the lead?
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe. Maybe this horse can run here, but I don't, dude. I'm on the 5, Oldy.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
That'd be where I would go. And the value is really good. I mean, 6-1 at 21%, right?
Yes, sir. All right, hot rods on
And the runners have now reached the starting gate.
So special in the Iroquois.
Race.
Hot rod, in all honesty, I thought that was
Start of the late
a
pick 4
very
here,
weak
ladies and
field.
gentlemen.
We have our first grade 1 coming up at Woodbine.
Okay, Aldi, I put a pick 5 together there too. I guess I need to get. We can show it after. I singled the 5 in race 8.
Shifty Gold, Brooklyn Guy, Admiral's Wave, Talk Less, Work More have all gone in. Here's Protected.
Dance to Music.
2 back.
Charlie and William.
Space Launch. To the outside post, Rabbit Hound.
Rabbit hands?
Yeah.
We're ready to go. And they're off. A bad stumble for Space Launch and drops to the back after that. Lined up for the lead. Talk Less, Work More is there. Protected as Early Lick. These two come out of the crowd as they go into the first turn run with Shifty Gold down on the inside third. Rabbit Hound the Gray on the outside.
We
of
said the 4
horses
needed
to
the
the
lead,
fourth
and
position
unfortunately
with
it got
Admiral's
it. So
Wave.
it's going to
Brooklyn
probably
Guy
be
is
tough
second
on
to
the
last
5 now.
early. And the stumbling starter, Space Launch, is trailing. 6 lengths off the pace. 3/4 of a mile to go. Talk Less, Work More, and a good gallop. Clear on the lead by 2. Protected takes a hold. Will track in second. Shifty Gold running in third. Admiral's Wave to the outside. Then Rabbit Hound the Gray. Just 2 lengths off the lead as Talk Less, Work More really slows it down on the front end here. Brooklyn Guy still has 1 runner beat. And that's Space Launch as they head
Sure,
down the
you've
hard
told many
side.
of them
Talk
play
Less,
over the
Work
years.
More
Talk
goes
less,
off
work
at 4 to 5 and coast on a 1.5 length lead. Appears to be cruising at this point. Want a nice hold here. Protected finds himself between horses. Rabbit Hound makes an early move 3 wide. Admiral's Wave was in second momentarily, has given way to fourth, while sent along going in the wrong direction. Shifty Gold joins him. Brooklyn Guy's second to last. Space Launch never picked up his feet as they approach the top of the lane. Paco Lopez sitting chilly aboard Talk Less, Work More. Doesn't look like Paco's asked him for his best yet. Talk Less, Work More off the turn. Still clear here. Protected second with Rabbit Hound, who swung deep off the corner. Talk less, work more. Furlong
It's a
to
case
go.
of Paco
Turns on
knowing
the
what his horse
afterburners now.
needed
It
and
opens up with a
the
kick.
jockey on the
4
5
lengths
not.
approaching the 16th pole. Here comes Brooklyn Guy with a nice surge down the center. Talk less, work more. Brooklyn Guy's trying to nail him. He might get it. It's
Oh,
We got him.
Brooklyn Guy got it. Brooklyn Guy by a nose. Just nailed Talk less, work more.
Oh,
In the final few inches,
Paco. Poor
Shifty Gold
Paco,
third,
Oldy.
and Admiral's Wave was
He-
fourth. Brooklyn Guy, what a
he had-
perfectly timed run.
Oldy, he had so much horse, and he ran it's such a great race there, and he's kind of looking there, and he's like, I got this, and he did. And I don't know, he got Scott, that was brutal.
Yeah.
But he kind of just got a little, I guess, just too comfortable or something. And then he rode the horse out. He tried there at the end, but man, he knew he was about to get caught. That was crazy. I only used the 3 and 6 in my pick 4 oldie here. I only have the 3 and the 6.
All right, we got, and I like the 7 a lot here.
Okay, well that's
There's
fine.
the strong.
I can. That was my 3rd pick. I cut that horse.
I think I was 3, 4, 6, 7. The 6, just from a pace standpoint there.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure the 6 wants 6 furlongs. But should get to a pretty easy lead, and if that happens, whether it wants 6 furlongs or not, it might be good enough.
Mm-hmm. I had the 3 on top, 5-2. All right, then if your horse wins, I just get my money back. But that's fine.
Right. And then we'll take a look at your Woodbine pick.
Because my ticket was only $40, so then I bet your horse to win, and then if yours wins, then I break even. Okay. All right. Yeah, and then Woodbine. Okay. On it. 13 minutes.
All right, we're getting close to the gate here at Laurel. Then we have our first grade 1 at Woodbine coming up. The Summer Stakes.
Moving on the turf. Two, 4, 1, 3, your top 4. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a late scratch out of race number 9 today. Number 6, Hepatia, has been scratched. Again, a late scratch
Oldy,
out
that's
of race
Monmouth
number
fun.
9.
Yeah.
Number 6, Hepatia.
It's okay. I just could tell that that was Matt Dinnerman.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott, that's not good to hear at the Big A. What jockey? Wait a second.
Approaching the starting gate. They've reached the starting gate.
Scott, was it a favorite? What was it? Was it Manny?
Great idea.
Manny or who's riding in New York right now, Oldie? Manny Carmouche stayed
There's
there.
Ray.
I don't
Mischievous
know,
Angel.
is Jose there right now?
Oh, probably Lascano. Katie's probably riding in New York still. She
Had to
usually
have
just
him.
ride there. Where's Castellano?
Live high, live
riding?
low.
I think he's at Woodbine today.
Bred him Racing Silks.
Oh, I think he might
No.
be right.
Live low.
I know Pratt and Dylan Davis are there, and so is
Yeah.
Dettori.
Four Harp is in. Wait, if I had to have him.
Oh, Vasquez? Vasquez, right in New York? Ramon Vasquez?
No, it's got to be a different Vasquez. Oh, yeah, Ramon Vasquez. It could be. I was thinking Miguel.
No, Miguel riding in Gulfstream. Ramon Vasquez bounced around a lot.
Fierce and strong after had to have him. Smooth
Oh,
B.
Johnny V. That's no good.
Voltage.
Yeah.
Mm.
In error off. Voltage
Come on,
leads the
Six,
charge
get
out
the
of the
lead.
gate. Four Harp on the inside, flashing up. So too, where's Ray? Pace is quick. Smooth B is in the early mix. Smooth B tries to
Oh,
take
that
back
three
right
on
off
the
the
skip
speed.
trip.
Voltage broke sharp, but back
Oh
in
my
for
gosh, the
Mischievous
Six got
Angel.
crushed,
On the
Oldy.
inside,
4
improves
to
a
1,
spot
huh?
or two within 3 lengths of the lead. Live high, live low. Just to the outside there of Mischievous Angel as they head into the far turn run. Here's
Dude,
Fierce
there's
and
90
Strong,
to
7 to
leave.
make up. Had to check and steady there. Lost a spot or two. Passed by had to have him. Hunter Joe lingers back of the pack, and Great Idea is at the tail of the field. 13 lengths will cover front to last. Top of the stretch, and it's Four Harp who leads for home. Four Harp wears right to the attack on the outside. Mischievous
Come
Angel.
on, three, get out.
The inside and
Get
out in the
out.
clear to try to run down that target.
Come
On
on.
the far outside, had to have him producing a run too, and so too Live High, Live Low is trying to
Nice
scoot through
on
on
the
the inside.
10.
Oh, so narrow opening. Live High, Live Low couldn't get through. Had to have him. Had clear sailing. Had to have him. Mischievous Angel and Fierce and
Where's your
Strong out of
7,
trouble
Oldy?
late, charging into third, followed by Voltage fourth. Had to have him. Had to have him.
Tough days.
Had to have him. All right, we have
9.20 the
Hey,
running
Sammy.
time. Number
It's only 12:50 for me. You must be a long ways ahead. The Locust Grove, Oldie.
the Locust Grove. Yep. Looks
I was
like a
on
two-horse.
Royal Spa, I think.
Let's see. You
Yeah.
had.
I'm on Royal Spa. 326.
And I was 623. I might just play that as an exacta here. At Churchill, we can start.
Who
the
won?
racing.
Who? Oh, the McPeak won the last race, huh?
Yep.
Oh, well, 2 for 3 at those Laurel Stakes, Oldie.
Yeah.
Close. Ah, Versalles. That sounds amazing.
They are off at Churchill if you want to pull the sound up.
Oh, yes, I can. Give me a sec. Churchill.
Royal Spa's on the lead with Cornerstone Big Long Shot in second.
3/4 mile and 24 and
Yeah.
2. Courting Stone is alongside, but in no hurry to go by second. Our Pretty Woman is perched out 3 wide. Here's Free Like a Girl coming through underneath with a narrow opening down inside to get right on the leader's heels. Alpine Princess is 5th and only 2 lengths off the lead. Tight pack up top. Regalda's at the back. Far turn run. Royal Spa continues to lead them, though. Got a half and 48 and 2. Has yet to relinquish the front end and has, in fact, opened up on the far turn. Opened up by a length. Our Pretty Woman is sent up outside now second. Alpine Princess comes on the scene now. 3 wide and rallying third. Corningstone gives way. 4th Regal near the back, so they roll off the turn. Royal Spa trying to see it out. Still leads 3/16 to go. Alpine Princess moves into second now. Our Pretty Woman is back to third. Furlong to go. Royal Spa clear by 2.5. Alpine Princess continues to grind
Much
away,
the best.
getting ever so closer, but so is the wire.
Bye-bye.
And Royal Spa takes them wire to wire, defeating Alpine Princess, Regaled, and Our Pretty Woman.
Let's talk about your Woodbine here. I'll add you to the stage.
That so where do we differ? What'd you use in the first leg?
So in the first leg of my non-narrow,
Yeah.
I went 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12.
Dude, okay. All right.
Remember I
What'd you go in-
mentioned that 7 nearly beat the 5 last time out and the price difference on the 2?
Okay. So and you said the 8 too?
Yeah, just in case the 8's a monster.
And who else? 10 and 12?
Yep.
That's gonna make this kind of spendy, Oldie. All right, okay. 90, right? I think. All right, who'd you use in the next leg?
I thought we were doing yours here, but
No, yeah. Who'd you use?
I used a 6. I went 6, 9.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
fine.
actually, I used way more than that. There we go. 5, 6, 9, 10, 12.
Okay, I really like the 1 as my long shot, but I think the 6 and 10 are tough. I'm singling the 5, Dance to Music, and then here, I don't know. I thought this was tough too, Oldie, but I used 2, 3, 6, 8, 9.
I singled the 2
In race
9. Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're singling the Appleby 2 in race 9, and then I'm singling the Appleby in race 8. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna have 2, 8, 3. Maybe I'll go narrow. Actually, 2. I'm not using my boy Prince. I'll make this cheaper. 2, 3. 72 maybe. Oh no, I just double single Oldie. So he gonna have two winners. I guess this is my ticket. Okay, $18.
Okay.
How much? I gotta update this. Do I have like a minute?
You got a minute, which is probably like 2 with Woodbine, but
They don't post drag.
no, they don't. That's why I'm saying maybe 2 on a day like today.
I like the daily double there too.
Now, the first of our Win and You're In Breeders' Cup Challenge Series races today is the Bet 365 Summer Stakes. They're coming up. And the favorite for the race is Wild Desert 2-1. Down to the inside gate, the first along will be Flavian Pratt with Argos as they come to the start.
I forgot about our
So
good
going
friend
is
notable
Bill of Ice.
speech there, Oldie.
Yeah.
Coming to the line is Rude Procedure and Casson. finally sun breaking across the track. The cloud cover has started to lift as we come to the start of our Turf Champions Day Stakes races. Going in now is Time Frame. Marcus J stands pretty well. And next along is the Secret Adversary for Frankie Dettori. 2 out Hero to gate 5. They're almost ready. Still out Wild Desert. William Buick.
I like the 4 here, Oldie. That's who I put on
Joel
top.
Rosario with Teddy's Rocket for the start of the
7-1.
Bet365 Summer Stakes. Wild Desert has
That was
gone
the
in.
other foreign
And the
horse.
last along.
Yeah, I used your
Rocket.
horse there, but I
For the barn of Miguel
Oh.
Lamont.
I didn't put the horse in.
All
I
in.
messed up my ticket.
Luck.
Well,
Off their race.
I did bet it to
And
win.
missed away to the
That's fine.
inside is Argos with Rude Procedure away
Yeah.
pretty well. 2 out Hero. And right between them is Time Frame as Marcus J goes right on by that group to go to the lead, and Cassin's handy. It is Marcus J, 2 out Hero from Argos. Over near the inside early, Rude Procedure. Out wide at Time Frame and Cassin by a couple of lengths. And then came Teddy's Rocket. Fighting the rider there is
Whoa.
the Secret Adversary into the turn. Wild Desert wide on the track, second last. And last in the early stages, Bill of Ice. Marcus J controls the pace out in front. 3 parts to Cassin into the backstretch. A length and a half, 2 out Hero third settling. And a length behind them, Rude Procedure. On the inside lying fifth, Argos, joined by Time Frame. A length to the Secret Adversary, still racing a bit rank. On the outside, Teddy's Rocket. The favourites back at the tail, Wild Desert. And on the inside is Bill of Ice. About 8 lengths covers the field, a half mile to run. And Marcus J through a first quarter in 23-1 leads the way from Cassin. Right behind them, 2 out Hero in a very snug spot. Rude Procedures lying in fourth. A length and a half to Time Frame. Argos on the inside. Behind them is Teddy's Rocket trying to muster a challenge. The Secret Adversary is well behind. So too Wild Desert spots them 10 lengths. And starting a run now for William Buick. And as they turn, Bill of Ice is last. Coming on the outside, Cassin. And behind is 2 out Hero after Marcus J. And down the center goes Rude Procedure. Marcus J and Cassin. And in the clear, 2 out Hero. And down the outside, Wild Desert's coming from a mile back. Out in front is Cassin. And now coming is 2 out Hero. And Wild Desert is out there on the extreme outside with Argos. Argos, Wild Desert, and 2 out Hero. It's Argos in front. And Argos has just won from Wild Desert and 2 out Hero. And back and forth, Teddy's Rocket.
That's good, though, Oldie.
136.90.
Didn't you have the one?
It's a good question.
No, I Tony liked the one. Boom, Tony.
Yeah, I did have the one. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't screw up my ticket there, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Sometimes it just I don't even know. But we had the one, so that's good. Okay, moving on.
All right. I mean, went off at 4-1. Is that what I'm seeing?
6 maybe.
I thought I just, yeah, you're right. 6. That's not bad with Pratt aboard for Riley and his Mott. All right, we're going fast and furious to Gulfstream here. Ooh, we got a minute for if you want to talk about this race because they're still.
Yeah, give me. Let me see here, Oldie. So, I think. Let me share, Oldie. Hold on. I don't. You talk about this race for 1 second, Oldie. You know, I didn't. You. I just don't trust this too.
I agree, but there's also the possibility of the 4 and the 1 get in a pace duel here. Is what I'm seeing.
Oh, I'm gonna shut up for like maybe the 8 or the 9, Oldie.
Well, no, I think that
The
sets
4
up
can win
too.
though. I mean, the 4 can for sure win. So,
But
I mean,
can the 4 win if it's not on the lead?
I don't know. I really don't.
Like, I definitely don't think the 4 should be 6-5.
I mean, it made a lot of sense. I mean, it ran well last out, but I thought the 4 was most likely, but I would
Did
use
you think that
multiple.
would you have used the 4 if you thought the 4 was going to go off as the favorite?
Yeah, I was my top pick in the race was the 4. So
Last chance to wager on the late pick 5.
You know what I
They're
mean?
arriving at the gate.
Yeah.
But
The horses, they're at the gate. It's now post time. Moving into line for race number 7, the bettors like the 2, Mr. Bryzel, and the 4, Vino Santo. Mr. Bryzel has been facing horses at this level, whereas Vino Santo makes his first start
Weather
against
looks much
winner.
better today.
yeah, they've been still getting rain though, but yes. All right, I was just 4-8 here in our pick 3. You're on the 2?
I'm on the 2 in our pick 3, and then in the big one, and then I have a wider one where I have the 4 and the 1 as well as the 2.
Just a couple more to move in. Saratoga Cruiser and Kuwait Towers. Kuwait Towers to take the outside gate. They're at the post. And they're off. Good start for Vino Santo in the middle. Moving out the rail, Crow Motion's going to go after the lead. Away in third is Gray Shadow, and he's marching through down at the inside. Away fourth is Will of a Warrior. Then it's back to Mr. Bryzel, who holds the rail spot. Kuwait Towers is second last, and the late-running Saratoga Cruiser. He's last of all as they make their way around the first turn. On the inside, it's Gray Shadow. On the outside, it's Crow Motion. They're locked up heads apart. Reading his own trip in third is Vino Santo as the public pick. He's in front of Will of a Warrior and Mr. Bryzel, then Kuwait Towers and Saratoga Cruiser. 24-2 for the opening quarter. Gray Shadow on the inside leads 3 parts of a length. Crow Motion is second. It's now 5 to Vino Santo, who's in hand third. Will of a Warrior fourth on the outside. At the rail, it's Mr. Bryzel, white cap racing in fifth in front of Kuwait Towers, who's in the yellow cap second last. And at the rail, it's Saratoga Cruiser. The half mile was 48 seconds flat, so no breather for the embattled top 2. They are Gray Shadow and Crow Motion, who continue locked up heads apart. It's a gap of 4 to Vino Santo, who's a length in front of his chief challenger, who's Mr. Bryzel toward the rail. Driven but not responding yet is Will of a Warrior, Saratoga Cruiser getting a rally together, and now the trailer is Kuwait Towers. Crow Motion is the first to drop anchor. It's Gray Shadow who arrives at the top of the stretch with a 2-length lead. Vino Santo goes on the attack. From his outside, it's Mr. Bryzel. Will of a Warrior still grinding. Saratoga Cruiser is next. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Vino Santo ready to roll now for Torres, and he has the lead in eighth from the wire. He's 3 on the top. Saratoga Cruiser is going to try to beat Mr. Bryzel for second, but nobody's beating Vino Santo. Vino Santo delivers on the 4-5 promise and beats winners in his first try against them. He wins by 4 over Saratoga Cruiser.
Yeah.
We take. It's fine.
Inquiry at
the bind?
At the bind. I didn't see
what?
anything.
Oh, on the 5. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
No, not disrupting our winner.
All right. We
I
have...
know, director. I get the Charlie, but like William there to ride, and I don't know. Those look like a couple of nice horses, but we'll find out.
All right, we're going straight to Monmouth, I guess. Here we're 0 minutes to post. But we have a minute here to discuss this race.
What are you saying, Mommy?
The 4 is probably going to get a pretty good trip. Has a win at 5 against better than this group. think I'd much rather have the 4 than the 8 based on that.
I
And maybe
mean,
the 9 can get a piece there.
the first thing there, Oldie, I mean, you're sprinting 5, so you immediately, I mean, you know this is just going to be a tough race. I mean, David Harrison always said when I met him, Oldie, like how tough turf sprints are. I mean, and you have like a state bred stakes. I mean, the 1 has all that speed, but I don't think wants the turf. The 4, I mean,
4 looks way better than the 8, who's the current favorite.
I mean, the speed likely doesn't, but the 4 is going to be the 1 is so fast, but I don't think that horse wants the turf though, Oldie. I mean, both those runs, like, just this horse completely stops.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're in the gate at Monmouth, so
the gate. Jewel of the Ocean, her stablemate Mia's Crusade has gone forward. Molly's a Bullet taking her spot. Bingo's Birkin goes in. Summers coming also loads. Here's Precious Avery, post dot. Del Pensiero.
I'd be on the 4 at that price at 3-1, Oldie.
2 back.
The 6 horse, I think, might run a great race. Maybe in the exacta.
Just went in.
Might be
The
4-6.
outside, Kate's Love to round out the field.
thought the 9 was another one that has a chance underneath.
Handicap, our co-feature today for New Jersey bred filly and mare sprinters on the grass. We're ready to go. And we're off. Uneventful start. Then afterwards, Summers come and took up. Jewel of the Ocean dropping to the back with her. Bingo's Birkin on the lead at once. Allison Park in the second position, but pressing hard just to neck off this front runner. There's a gap of 3 to a line of runners. Kate's Love is there. Mia's Crusade. She's a bombshell down on the inside. Bel Pensiero between horses. Another 2 to Precious Avery as they go towards the far turn run. Outside is Jewel of the Ocean trying to make up some ground here. Molly's a Bullet saving ground. 8 or 9 lengths from the top. Summers coming second to last. My Two Sophias has dropped to the rear as they have a quarter mile more to go. Out on the lead, Bingo's Birkin trying to steal this one here from Allison Park, who's been pestering throughout. On the outside, Bel Pensiero into third. She's on the wrong lead and is in that third position. 1 furlong to go. Bingo's Birkin just is not stopping. Bingo's Birkin accelerates with a big kick to give our leading rider of the meet, Paco Lopez, a hat trick today. Bingo's Birkin all the way.
There was a 9 that
handicap. Precious Avery was second. Bel Pensiero third. Alice
picked that up there. All right, we got the last at Laurel. We're 5 minutes from there. We're 8 minutes from Aqueduct. Here, it's interesting that this 2 horse.
Tony said he loves the 12 at Aqueduct, Oldie.
All right, let's take a look at that. 12 Noble Destiny. Scotty top pick. Second best win percentage. You're getting 5-2 there for Bill Mott. The 7's a Clement runner. Let's watch the race sim, take a look at it here.
The outer turf, I see.
Tony, why is the 2 getting hammered so badly? All right. 12's going to win the race sim, it looks like. So let's look at this 2 Boss Henry for a second. Oh, because it's Chad. That's why.
Shit. It has an undefined jock, but it's racing. That's interesting. It was the first time I've seen that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, that's why
What?
the two. It's a great note from David. Puts blinkers on, but the two finished third to two horses that finished 1-2 in a grade
yeah,
3.
Saratoga. I mean, it seems to be getting like over bet though. I mean, 7-5. My goodness.
Well, that's because it's Chad.
I mean, that's crazy, Oldie. I mean, 10-1 on the E morning line at 8%. I mean, 8% at, I mean, near even money. I mean,
But that if that horse doesn't win, it means you're getting prices elsewhere.
well, yeah, you're getting 5-1 off a 3-2 E morning line on the 7. I mean, that's 5-1 at 26%. It's 130%. The 4 horse, you're getting massive value as a long shot. But then the 12 is, I mean, it's fine. I mean, this horse looks, I can see why, Tony, you like this horse. I mean, Mott, second time out, junior, like.
Well, you also have this Pletcher firster with 4 positive works from Bluegrass Dan. But Pletcher's not the best with firsters on the turf.
Yeah. All right, we want to come back there. We going to?
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
we
go
had
Laura.
Yeah, that's the last. I mean, oof. Dutro got a horse, the one Oldie.
Yeah, he's been running some at Laurel. I mean, this horse beat a group of 44s and then hasn't been able to finish anything off. It is top pick. It is top win percentage. It's top SOR.
I think.
So
I
that's going to
mean,
win
maybe that
40%
horse
of the
just
time.
needs. Maybe it just needs the lead, and they cut back now. I mean, it's like. I mean, it has shown speed sprinting.
Yeah.
But not really since Dutro's had it. He did first time out, then he went to the turf. That wasn't a good idea, so tossed that race. Then didn't run last out, was bobbled. So, I mean, if this horse can break, I mean, the 2 just broke its maiden and start 10 or 11. I mean, nice claim by Farrier.
Yeah.
But that horse is going to have to improve still. I mean, I mean, they romped.
All right,
I mean, yeah, they go into the gate.
they're getting close, but they're not going in yet.
Yeah, Tony, you like the 1? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had I didn't use the 10 in that pick 4.
I mean, the 6 ran at Timonium and ran pretty well. This is obviously by SOR an easier group. I think the question is, does this race melt though? Because it looks very contentious early.
I know, I thought about that. It might. I mean, they are 12-5 claimers. I mean, I don't think the 4 can win, honestly, though, Oldie. I mean, the 5, like, they're trying to figure it out, but I mean, I guess if it melts, I'd say the 5. I mean, the 6 just doesn't like to win.
Yeah.
but is dropping. I mean, the 7 is illogical, but that horse only that horse has like no speed.
All right, we're going in the gate for the last at Laurel.
You have an apprentice on the 2. I don't know. I'm passing. I'm gonna watch this one.
I don't know why there's no sound. Sounds on.
Maybe go back out only to and then add the track back. Close the track.
Uncle Georgie back in 4th position, followed by Bad Boy Blaze.
Yeah, look at all that
You
speed.
Son is in between
Yep.
horses, shuffled to second to last position, and locked in is the trailer around the far turn. And so plenty of heat from strategists from City Panda and Strand Road on the inside trying to stay. Another 5 lengths back. Uncle Georgie Bad Boy Blaze locked in. I Feel Bad for You Son is trailing the field. 2.5 furlongs left to run. Strategists still in the battle with City Panda there on the outside. They're nose to nose and driven as they both turn for home. Right together. Uncle Georgie 6 to make up while drifting a bit wide as they turn into the stretch. And it's Strategist from City Panda. Strategist gets away under Yedzit Hazelwood. Now a 3-length advantage as they pass the furlong marker from City Panda second. And Uncle Georgie is third. And down to the final 16th of a mile. Here is
It's the 2 pulling away,
took
Connie,
the heat.
but the 3 tried.
All right, now Aqueduct for Tony here. If we can pull up the audio there, Justin.
2-1, Tony. I like it. Worked for me.
Runners loading, post time. Day's 7th race. Honey's to blame, stepping forward. Gio's to blame.
And we have stakes at Churchill.
Mount Sopris, Golden Rule.
It's interesting right now, and you'll see this in a minute, but Comport is taking no money at Churchill.
Really?
Golfy.
Not on the board at 2-1 from a 6 to 5 morning line.
Waiting on Noble Dynasty, hesitated briefly. Now goes in. Donna, do you wanna? Golfy. Golfy. Goes in. All set. And they're off. Sharp beginning for Woodster. In between horses, asks for speed. There's British Invasion to track off that pace setter from the outside. Here comes some of these outer markers there. It's going to be Golden Rule. Noble Dynasty wants to join that early mix. Golden Rule now. Take command. Golden Rule is in the 2 path. He's not wanting to give up the rail. That's Woodster.
Perfect spot, Tony.
Who's a clear leader. Back to second is Woodster. They're falling towards the outside here by Noble Dynasty. Who's close up third. Just behind them, it's a tight hold. British Invasion in fourth. Traveling comfortably, just moving along as they work to the backstretch. Just behind them, there's Honey's to Blame, who's towards the outside here, traveling in tandem with Mount Sopris. Then comes the gray. That's Quiet Power. Towards the back of the field is Donna. Do you want it? Getting the hurry up. Golfy is traveling there with Boss Henry. Gio's to Blame, second to last at the trailer. Spherical. 48.31 for a half mile time. They're chasing along Shunton. Golden Rule. Golden Rule with
Noble Dynasty right there. Perfect stalking position from second and at the rail. Patiently ridden is Woodster, who's lost some ground. British Invasion has traveled well as they're in fourth, just waiting for a cue. Following them, Honey's to Blame starts to range up, is now taken fifth. All in, Mount Sopress not making up ground yet in sixth. From the far outside, there's Boss Henry trying to rally around Quiet Power, who's on the move. They reach the top of the lane. Golden Rule is now confronted by Noble Dynasty with those big bounding
Come
strides.
on, 12.
British Invasion. And
Game.
British Invasion to
Or
the
the
outside.
game,
Yep.
Tony.
Noble Dynasty.
Come on.
Noble Dynasty with a neck in front. British Invasion is trying to run on by, but can't get by yet. Noble Dynasty very game. Quiet Power launching on the grandstand side. Noble Dynasty Quiet Power photo.
Oh.
I think it was the Shug horse, the 9.
For the back Honeys to Blame.
No, I think the 12 got there.
On running time, 1 minute 43 seconds flat.
I think the 12 won. Tony, it was definitely close, Oldy, but man, that 12 game put that 7 away easy.
And, at Churchill, I really thought it was the 7 here.
Tony. Oh, dude. I can't call that. It's hard to see where the wire is. Like,
can you bring up the Churchill audio? They're going in the gate for the Iroquois.
Yeah, hold on. I'm watching. I'm gonna get on my iPad because I'm gonna try. Oh, the 12 got it, Tony. There we go.
Boom, Tony.
Good call. All right, so I was on the 5 and I don't remember who do I have on top here? The 5. I was 5, 7, 8.
And I was
And
7, 5, 1.
Good start for nothing personal down
One
inside.
took a ton of
Out
money.
here, the top 9 ball. With some early speed, Shake and Rattle is up there too, and so is No More Sense in between as they work their way up the chute, and Comport comes on as well to join them from the outside. So up the chute, down to the main track they go. Comport and No More Sense, the two of them will bandy up top, and No More Sense puts a nose in front. Comport is content to track in second, 9 balls on the outside third. Shake and Rattles in between Ursa's fourth. Nothing personal comes through toward the inside, grabs fifth. Spice Runner is an up close 6, only 2.5 lengths off the lead. Vost in 7th, Maximus Prime is 8th, sometimes in 9th, and so special is the trailer down the backstretch run. A solid opening quarter in 22 and 3. They tried to back things down to a 46 half mile. They're on the far turn. Comport starts to crank up the pressure now and grabs the lead. Comport in front. 3 furlongs to go. 9 ball, now a clear second, but is coming under a ride. And Spice Runner emerges from the pack and is now third and trying to find a way through. Is waiting in behind Comport as they hit the top of the stretch. Comport is off the turn in front by 2. Spice Runner comes outside for a try. Now second and targeting Comport with a furlong to go. Vost is coming down the center. Nothing personal coming up the rail. Comport still in front though. Wanders about. Spice Runner is green. Still trying to get back on track. And it's getting on track now, and it's coming after Comport.
Get him, 5.
Here comes Spice Runner and Comport.
Oh, so close.
Finish.
5 got it.
The wire. Spice Runner might have got the bob there, but it's tight. Comport farther back. Votes.
Wasn't that tight?
I think it either came 7-5 or 5-7, Oldy.
No, it was definitely 5.
It came 5-7-8. I'm almost positive. That's
I think
awesome.
you had it. And
5-1.
What a thrilling finish in the Grade 3 Iroquois. The top 2 finishers in the Ellis Park Juvenile, Comport, the 6-5 favorite, and Spice Runner. They kind of reversed their tactics from when they faced off with one another in August at Ellis Park in Henderson, Kentucky. Comport was up on the engine today, and Spice Runner got targets. He got pace to pursue, and here he comes with a relentless rally to the outside. Spice Runner tagging Comport to win the Grade 3 Iroquois and earn 10 points for the Kentucky Derby in 2026.
Oldy, that I'm not sure the 5-1. Honestly,
5-1.
are you? I don't know. I mean, I know the 7 looked like it got an insane bob though. Huh. Well, we'll find
Remember
out.
that the mare's after the post.
I know though. They still haven't put up the winner. But that was such a great race. 5 green.
Both those horses were so green.
Yeah.
We're all over the place in the stretch.
Oh, the 5 did win.
Yep.
Came 5-7-8. Wow. Oh, that was for sure the 5 there. Okay.
Yeah. There was a confusing poll there, I think. All right, let's go to Gulfstream Race 8. Do you want to take over for a second so I can do a little pit stop here too?
Yeah, we have our pick 3. It costs $8. I'm not sure how much it's paying, but go for it, Oldy. So we have played the 1. This is probably my best bet on the card, but probably a lot of people's best bet, honestly. Dominant Diva looked that she was gonna be really tough. Safi Zaya, she 1-9. So no, this is probably not.
It's a good angle. He's got 2 of them in here. Ronnie's.
It's probably not paying much. What's Will Pay paying? $8.20. We make 20 cents. Meh, at least we didn't lose money. But she looked tough. If I was gonna play the pick 4, let's see here. Race 8. I like a horse. I'd call Daily Double here. Maybe pick 4 like $18. I would. I'd spread there. The thing is, you could play cold into the 10, but I would be trying to beat the 10 here. It's probably like $22 maybe. Yeah. If I was gonna play the pick 4. But I like the Daily Double here. Dominant Diva the first half. I mean, she's all speed, like adverse this group. The 3 is just not good. I like the 7 in the exacta, but the 7 scratched. So maybe the 4 is the play in the exacta. The 1-4 cold exacta in race 8 would also be a bet that maybe, because I just don't. I mean, the 3 maybe, but I don't. The horse is not that great. So, maybe you play an exacta too, just Oldie here 1-4.
And you don't see Safi horses at 17-1 at Gulfstream very often as firsters.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that the 1 is dominant. But maybe you get the Safi exacta, honestly, like. But and then that's how I'd play the pick 4. I'd spread in both of these Tapeta races. I think 1 is off. 1 was an off the turf event. I didn't have a lot of confidence in race 10 and Light Fury, although Light Fury is going to be a legit favorite. But I'd be
You
trying
never like Light Fairy though, and you always fall for that. So the Light Fairy is your weakness.
Not anymore, Oldie. Not anymore. We've. I mean, I think this horse fits, but not today. Not in this race, but we'll see. So, but I spread there, and then I spread in the last 2, Oldie. It's good sequence though. 2 missed posts, and here it didn't really. I just had to make an opinion in this race, Oldie. Like with all 4 of these horses, I'm not spreading. I'm not messing around. I'm just taking Nate the Great. I mean, Nate's been great, Oldie, with Debona and Edgar. I think this is just an Edgar Daily Double. What's the Daily Double? The 1-2. It's 3-1. I'd take it. You know, you have the one here is a lock. I don't see the one losing at all, and obviously 70. But I'm not sure the two lose either. The two just better than this group, Oldy. I mean, Private Thoughts, okay, spats second time, but I don't know. I'm on Nate the Great. All right, we want to pull up video.
Sure.
That's my pick 4 too, Oldie. That's I'd play cold daily double there too. I'd take the 3-1 all day.
All right. Put the video up here. Still got a minute to post. Switch this around. Oop, sorry. There we go.
But I mean, you're getting 1 to 5 on the
Fillies
win.
in
But
there,
then
made a
if you
special
can
weight
get
event
3 to
kick
1
off
on
this
the
late
daily
pick
double,
four, the final
Oldie.
pick 4
Yeah.
of the evening, and the number 1 dominant diva just does look exactly that, dominant in this spot here. Now, technically, she has crossed the finish line first
4-1
in
now.
her debut back on December 19th, but was DQ'd and placed second for a little bit of wandering down the stretch. And she's one that really has shaped up from her 2 to 3 year old career, because last year at the April sale, she worked 9 and 4, and she looked like a colt at that sale. She's just really grown up in the right ways now as a 3-year-old, which you like to see, because you don't want a too heavy of a filly, because then they can just be a little bit hard on themselves. So I like the growth spurt that she went through just from December to now. And we know that she does have just a lot of class to her, actually, to win like she did first time out. Now, that was a field that was only 6 other horses, and the put up winner is, I don't think, has won a race since then, Justin Queso. So read into that what you will, but it's not like she's facing a really a deep and contentious group here by any means. Now, the number 3 Queen Mackenzie has had her tries to get to the winner's circle and still just can't quite get there, but does finish underneath quite a few times, which is a good sign. But just on figures, she still has to improve 4 or 5 points in order to play with a horse like Dominant Diva. Even if Dominant Diva does not have her best foot forward today, this is one that's going to be very tough to beat. And I like what Sappy Joseph does here is he just puts her in for the 6 furlongs, and let's get the win. We get the Lasix on here today. She's been breezing up a storm, at least on paper. And so the number 3 Queen Mackenzie, I think, is just running for placings, but still one that you could maybe take a little bit of a look at underneath. And the 4 Souffle on Fire, the other Sappy Joseph trainee, that she looks like she's going to need a start here.
I'm keeping an eye
how
on
it all plays
Woodbine
out
as
in
well,
just a few moments as they're approaching the starting gate for the late pick 4. Good luck.
because they're going to run into each other pretty close.
Hey, Oldie, who did you say we're running over top?
Woodbine and Gulfstream right now. Woodbine's about 2 minutes from post, which is a true 2 minutes.
I think we'll be okay, though. This race, as long as we don't have anything happen at the gate, I think they're going to go quick. The one hopefully just go and be gone. 1-4, that was the exacta, but and then the daily double, 1-2.
The horses, they're at the gate. It's now post time. Bettors have this as already finished as 1-9, the number on Dominant Diva. Gone a little west to the outside. Ready for 6 furlongs in the late pick 4. They're off. Slow start, Lady Tiramisu. Quick start, Dominant Diva, put right on the early lead here by Edgar Zayas, and now he'll take a big rainful of the Daughter of Spun to run. She leads 2.5 over Queen Mackenzie, who's in second.
Spunderella.
Braille Kintap out in the center, gone a little west. Souffle on Fires between horses, and after a less than stellar start, Lady Tiramisu is last of all. All the hopes on the 1 Dominant Diva, and she is the leader after a 22-3 opening quarter. No excuse of any kind at the 3 furlong point. She's a length in front. Vasquez with a sense of urgency, trying to get after this favorite on Queen Mackenzie, who's up into second. 3 back to Kintap, who's now third. Outside fourth is Souffle on Fire. Dropping back, gone a little west, and Lady Tiramisu is last. They reach the top of the stretch with their ears up. Dominant Diva has the lead. Queen McKenzie with that half a length second through a 46-second half mile. Off the turn in the stretch drive. Zayas asks Dominant Diva to put it away. She's an eighth of a mile from home and 2.5 on top. Queen McKenzie has certainly fired, but she's not making any late impression on Dominant Diva. Dominant Diva, 1-9 and worth the hype. She wins by 2.5. Queen McKenzie
Easy
was
money,
second.
Ollie.
She was 10 clear of
I mean,
Sway on
sometimes
Fire,
it's just the
who
way it
finished
works,
third.
but that's fine.
Kid Cap is fourth in 1-10-1.
All right,
Yeah,
so
she
Woodbine,
dominant. All right. I don't know. What did I have?
19 to 1 odds.
you were 6,
Oh,
1,
1,
10.
6,
And the next to go
10. I
forward
love
is
the
5
one as a
Towns,
bomber.
as well as Wild Pansy. They're
right,
coming in well.
Ollie.
Caitlin, her greatness is set. Into gate 5 for Flying. They're almost right. Hurricane Claire goes in, the last along.
160.
Fashionably fab.
You have what?
I
Stand by for the
have
start of the
5, 6,
Ontario
9,
Matron.
10,
They're
12.
set, locked up. Off and racing, and back to last is Wild Pansy as they break. A very good start in the centre, 5 Towns for Flying, but from the outside, both Hurricane Claire and Fashionably Fab have got to the front. And Racing Handy in the early part, a bit wide. Caitlin, her greatness on the pace. A length in behind them, Literate between runners. Talk to you later up on the inside. Wild Pansies going up 3 wide, and off the track, Johanny. A break in the field, second last, Avenue Niel. And last of all is Dancing and Dixie, showing the way. Hurricane Claire and Eswan Flores leads into the back stretch in the Ontario Matron, 1.5 in front. Fashionably Fab second, third for Flying, and Caitlin, her greatness, nudging up on the outside. A length behind them is John Velasquez with 5 Towns well placed around the outside. Wild Pansy fighting the rider a little bit now, trying to cuddle up in the center of Johanny, and on the inside, Talk to you later. A length and a half away, Literate. Dancing in Dixie second last. And the trailer, Avenue Niel for Joel Rosario, about 9 lengths covers them. And Hurricane Claire, untroubled, shows the way by a length and a half inside the half mile from Fashionably Fab. Caitlin, her greatness, moving up on the inside for Flying from 5 Towns. Johanny moving up on the outside of Wild Pansy as they go after the leader a little bit more. Talk to you later, well back with Literate, Dancing in Dixie, and last, Avenue Niel. As they go inside the 5/16, Hurricane Claire, Fashionably Fab, joined by Caitlin, her greatness, and she's rolled up on the outside to go to the front. And it is Caitlin, her greatness, the leader. Coming up the inside for Flying, Hurricane Claire still battling on in second. Caitlin, her greatness, racing away. And
today
Caitlin, her
she's
greatness,
showed up.
putting 3 lengths on the field. Hurricane Claire in second, and its interest only in the
That's
minors
on my
because
one,
she
Ollie.
is going to win with a vengeance.
Too late, though.
And Caitlin, her greatness, goes on to show her greatness by 4 lengths. Hurricane Claire second, for Flying third.
Too good.
And then
That's okay.
5 Towns and Fashionably Fab, and back on the rails.
Not Caitlin and her mediocreness today.
She much the best. She much
Yep.
the best, Ollie.
All right, we may have, let's see if I can get the screen.
Wolfie
to adjust.
Dynagos was racing? Where? Comic John. 1-9, that doesn't, I mean.
Number 4, Hurricane Cloud. Unofficially.
So we have Los Al now.
Los Al Racecourse in the mix, Oldie. That's when we know it's been a long day because we start with Gulfstream, Laurel, Monmouth Park. Then Woodbine keeps going. Churchill keeps going, but Los Al Racecourse joins.
All right, we have 8 minutes to the next at Aqueduct, 4 minutes to Colonial Race 9. It's a handicap at Colonial. Comic John says Colonial.
Oh, that's where Wolfie must have won. Makes it okay.
Public Defender, heavy favorite. At Colonial. So we watch the race sim here. Colonial Race 9. I mean, this 8 horses won 3 in a row, beat 60s last time out by 5 on the Colonial turf. But it really seems like to me that it's between the maybe the 8 and the 6. And maybe the Joe Sharp horse, the 1, if it takes to the turf.
I mean, the price for Brittany on the 6 makes all sorts of sense, Oldie. I mean, she's got a lot of layoff lines, but I think the 8 a player, Ben Curtis for Jane Sabelli. I mean, you can't fault. I mean, won both these races at Colonial, going for the 3rd. Now a stakes race though, so it has to step up. But they're all improving ultimately, right? Except, I mean, the 1 has a lot of class. Oldie. I'm surprised you don't like that horse just with the strength of race long shot.
Again, I was just taking a look at it, but I don't like the 2-to-1 price.
Well, in the turfs, I guess the biggest question, but at Vacoma,
should be fine. I mean, you would think would be fine on the turf. I mean, I want to say an 8-1, but I don't like the. Let's see what the exact is paying. 1-8, 16-1. 8. They're both 16-1. That's not bad. At Colonial. Oh, now it's 10-1 and yeah, both 10-1 now. But they're circling around. They're going to be a couple minutes here. You know, Tony said he had another horse he likes at Aqueduct. I don't think it was in this next race.
No, I think it might have been at Woodbine. He put it in the chat. I on this Colonial race, Oldie, I have the sound up so we can listen. I mean, where'd you land? I'm looking at the 6. I just don't necessarily I don't trust the speed up there. But on the 1, I don't like the 4 or the 3. I don't like the 4.
Yeah, so I landed on
narrowed down to 8, 9, 6, 2.
At Colonial.
I don't think the 9 can win.
At Colonial, I landed on the 1-8 exact. But you know, it's just not worth playing.
Oh, I'm on the 6-8 exacta, I think. I mean, 14-1 or 5. The 8-6 exact is 5-1. Wow, that's getting crushed. Huh.
It was 10-1 last I looked on the 8-1. It's now 9-1.
Patrick, I don't think so, but Patrick was asking if they take weights into account in a handicap, but
they should. That's
no. He's saying this is the system.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah,
but I don't know what actually goes in the algorithm. So.
Yeah, but I doubt it, Patrick. Maybe, but I think I'd be on the. I think the 6 could run here with the 8. That's where I'd be. You're on the 8-1. No, I'm on
the 8-1. I guess the other one you'd have to consider here would
the turf course. They are approaching the starting gate. Today's ninth
be
race.
the other Brittany Russell.
1 minute.
Which is who?
It's the 9 Thursday Girl. Did win a Open non-graded stakes last time, or two back, against an easier SOR, but still.
Well, that's what I said. I cut this to the 2, 6, 8, 9, but I don't think the 9 can win. But yeah, maybe run second. I mean, that's just such a big improvement from that effort. But that was a nice win at 12-1, two back. I mean, and she ran well in that last, the All Brandy, but the 2's just kind of a question mark. But the 2 ran with the 9 in that last stakes, and the 2 nearly won. So if you like the 9, you have to like the 2. 2 looks like more of maybe a try horse with Loveberry, though. Maybe even exacta, but.
And the horses have reached the gate. It's post time. They're lining up again for today's ninth co-featured event. Fourth running at the Nellie Mae Cox handicap. Field of 9 here at a mile and a 16th on the outer turf course. Your 4 to 5 favorite, number 8, Public Defender. Power Dance coming up in the house blue colors to gate 3. Here's In This Moment moving forward. Buzzaway is going to be next. Public Defender and Sal's Blue Jacket coming up. Waiting on Thursday Girl to the outside. Be all set for a start. The Nellie Mae Cox handicap, our ninth race. They're in the gate. And the race is on. The Nellie Mae Cox handicap. Buzzaway came away slowly. Thursday Girl from the outside, Viamente from the inside. Those two are the quickest as they go by the wire the first time around. In this moment was away in the yellow colors, purple cap in third. Public Defender, the favorite, fourth. About 3.5 off the top as they go into that first turn. Another link back to Sal's Blue Jacket, who races in fifth. Winfinity, the gray, is 6 toward the inside. Doesn't hurt to flirts right to that one's outside. It's 2 more back to Buzzaway. And Power Dance now takes up her spot at the back as they work toward the back stretch. Leaders Viamente, a length and a tail in front of Thursday Girl, who's on hold in that second position, 24.26 seconds for the opening quarter mile. So they start their big backstretch run here on the outer course at Colonial Downs. And it's Viamente, Michael Sanchez, controlling the fractions, 3/4 in front of mild pressure from Thursday Girl. Break of 2 more back to the pair of Public Defender, who's on the outside of In This Moment. They're third and fourth. Then comes Sal's Blue Jacket, Buzzaway. They race as a team fifth and sixth. Their length in front of Doesn't Hurt to Flirt. Winfinity is second last. Power Dance continues to trail. 49.31 seconds for the opening half-mile time. There's just over 3 furlongs left to go. Viamente's made every yard thus far. Thursday Girl continues 3/4 of a length behind. Another length and a half then. Back to In This Moment, Public Defender. They've been third and fourth runs, so there's been very little change. Doesn't Hurt to Flirt starts to launch from the back. That's the first big move coming from the back as Viamente leads them into the stretch. Viamente by a length. Now here's Public Defender coming up on the outside of Thursday Girl. In This Moment stays down toward the fence. Viamente, Public Defender to the attack on the outside. In This Moment down toward the fence. Sal's Blue Jacket, Power Dance is even starting to run on with Winfinity. Public Defender hits the front. It's Public Defender by the 16th pole. Winfinity from out of the pack trying to get to Viamente for second, but Public Defender makes it 4 in a row, wins the Nellie Mae Cox.
You got it. Nice, Oldy.
Over Winfinity. That came in this moment.
Not bad on that. It paid. Is this true? It paid 11-1.
Wow, that would be amazing. I actually played the Super. I don't know who got fourth. I only had so it came 8-1-2 something. I don't play a ton, but that looked like a good Super race. I just need the 6 or the 9 I didn't have the 3. I see the 3s there. We'll see. The 6. That's good. The 6 got perfect. It won't pay a lot, but all right.
Belmont, Oldie?
I'm
We
on
can.
at
We'll listen.
do a late pick, a quick late pick 4 or something here
Just something off of them, American Grant is now
if
passed.
there's time.
No, they already went, Oldie.
In that third position, that's the leading 4 as they work towards that turn. Going to be mid-pack in between horses now. Moving forward towards the side, that's going to Clear Conscience. Clear Conscience is moved in behind Cable Ready. At the rail, that's Frank's Art. They're going to be mid-pack now. Further back in the field comes EquinEdge. It's going to be the green cap. Towards the back end, slap in the face. Seaver and the trailer, the Paddock Pastor. They sort themselves out. Rabaha is in front. Trump stalking towards the outside. Patiently ridden Dear Chairman in third. Right there in fourth comes Saratoga Flash to the outside of American Grant, who's there in fifth. Cable Ready's on the move, is now taken sixth. Then in seventh is going to be Frank's Art. Right there in eighth, that's Clear Conscience. And behind them, there comes the run from EquinEdge. Is going to be towards the back end of the field. Seaver slapped in the face, and the trailer still the Paddock Pastor. 46.47 for that half-mile time. Rabaha is a neck in front. Trump in full pursuit. Dear Chairman down at the rail, saving ground, nowhere to go yet. Outside of that rival, here comes Saratoga Flash. That's still the leading 4. Clear Conscience starts to rally wide. American Grant down towards the inside. Cable Ready. They reach the top of the lane. And here comes Trump towards the outside the gray. Ready to challenge Rabaha and a host of pursuers. Dear Chairman trying to split rivals. Nowhere to go yet. American Grant.
Somebody's on the rail.
Towards the inside. Saratoga Flash right there. Cable Ready with run. Nowhere to go. Clear Conscience grandstand side.
One's going to get there, I think.
Look at that 10. Look at that 10.
Here comes a run from Slap in the face. Slap in the face over Clear Conscience. Then came Cable Ready. Another photo in behind them.
Chalky.
Dear Chairman.
The 10 was flying though, Oldie. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Got Churchill coming up. You were 6'4", I'm 4'6". You're 6 scratched.
Just scratch. What happened to Impel?
Hopefully he didn't impale himself on something.
I don't know.
Coming out for Mark Cassidy.
I wonder what happened. Well, the 4 a big favorite. I just didn't love the 4. Oldie was part of the problem. But
well, and in the next, the 1 world, whatever it was, world record scratched.
Oh, there was a lot of scratches in that race.
So
that's a bummer, but I had liked the.
I'd like
those picks. I had liked the 3 maybe a little bit there in race 10. I guess that's where I'd land now since the 1's scratched. I know this race, I didn't love the Oldie, the 1 or the 4 like that. I mean, I would be probably having. I'd try to beat the 4 here, but.
And I'm looking at maybe a double to the 4 here from the 4. I mean, so let's say like a 4-3 is paying 7-2. That's not good enough. Skelly, it's 10-1. Or 6-1, I'm sorry. The 2, who I also like, they're 17-1, but it's not good enough to numbers for me to play there. But, you know, can somebody like Meek's Palace get to the lead or something? I mean, Gray's Lightning and Little Prankster, maybe Little Prankster at 4-1. Go with the 3-3. Double there. Getting 12-1 on that one. They're going in the gate, Justin, if you want to bring the audio up.
Yeah, I got it.
They're in the gate.
They're
and
in the gate.
Positano Sunset Breaks right in stride. Little
Didn't have
Prince
him going to the lead, did you?
Lightning is sent through down inside to engage those two as well. And that makes 3 across the track onto the main track. And now it's down to 2 as Little Prankster and Gray Lightning go head and head. Positano Sunset eases off them to track from 3rd. Minx Palace 2 lengths farther back in 4th. And Taxed is reserved at the back in 5th. 6 lengths off the leading Gray Lightning and Little Prankster, who hit the far turn, still doing battle through a quarter in 22 and 3. Positano Sunset in pursuit, while 3rd. Minx Palace giving a nudge 4th. Taxed is saving ground down inside 5th, and she started to move in now to within 4 lengths of the lead as they round the far turn. The leader, Gray Lightning, with a quarter mile to go. Little Prankster 2 wide, Positano Sunset 3 wide, Minx Palace 4 wide off the turn. Taxed is down toward the rail and trying to come through an opening there. In the meantime, Little Prankster is in tight and checked out. 1 furlong to go. Minx Palace has come away with the lead. Positano Sunset down inside 2nd. Taxed shakes loose late outside 3rd. 50 yards to go. Positano Sunset coming back on Minx Palace. Positano Sunset determined. Running down Minx Palace in the final few strides. Taxed was 3rd, and Little Prankster finished 4th.
All right, we got Stakes of Monmouth. That's the one that we didn't do on the previous show. Going 12 furlongs on the Monmouth turf. Dripping Gold, your 4-5 favorite.
Mm-hmm. Tony, you like Pratt at Woodbine? I'm on Charlie. Charlie time. Ten taking money for Chad, though.
Shug with the 3 here.
I mean, he went 12 only in a 68 and nearly wired the field 3 back. He clearly doesn't need the lead. I mean, the 4's a long shot, but that's a big step up in class.
Yeah.
The pace, I think, is probably going to be semi-honest. I mean, the 2 should sit just like a dream trip. I mean, they are going 12, so...
Yeah, I feel like it's 3-6-2 here.
Yeah, I mean, you said 3-6-2?
Yeah.
The
They go
2's
fast
taking
enough
more
to 6
money.
to win.
What about the 5, like, is... Well, the 5 did not run in that state bred race.
I mean, the 5 really hasn't run in any of these races since the going 16 in the Hal Jerkins.
I mean, I think that horse probably hit the board for me, the 5. I would... the 3 is even money. My goodness. Well...
I mean,
3...
for me,
The 2's the good value, but I mean,
yeah, it's a tough race for sure.
I don't know, I mean that the 3 look. I like the 3 to win, Oldie. I mean,
I do too. I'm thinking 3-6. The 5 never finishes.
Paco riding the 6.
Leading rider, Paco Lopez. And then we're 3 minutes from Gulfstream. We're 7 minutes from a suddenly cloudy looking Woodbine.
I know I have my daily double at Gulfstream coming up, Oldie.
to the 2, who's 6-5 right now. Let's bring up Monmouth. A 3-6 exacta is paying 7-1. 3-2 is paying
What's the
14-1.
3-2? 14. Wow.
There's a hiccup on the line here. Another minute or two at Monmouth.
Yeah, 3/2/6. That's. I just played a couple cold tries, but
Two's starting to take a little bit of money.
I liked it too.
Go.
I'm getting like 6-1 to 3-6. The 3-2 is 23-1.
Got to keep an eye on Gulfstream though.
I'll pull it up, I guess. Tour's current favorite. And then we got Woodbine in 5 minutes. So Woodbine spread out, so that's good. It looks like it might have rained at Gulfstream.
Right. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's afternoon showers during the fall.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at a $2.20 double.
The runners have
will
now
pay
reached
that.
the starting gate. It's post time for the precious
It was 4-1. What happened? That's okay.
The last stake for open
That's
company here at
2-1, Oldy.
Of
Still
course,
a little more
closing
than
day
double
is
your
tomorrow,
money.
ladies and gentlemen. You want to make
If
sure
you
to come
played it
out here.
straight.
Mandatory payouts in all our wagers tomorrow with a 9-race card beginning at 12:50.
All right, Tony, let's get it.
Gold. 2 New York shippers go again.
Oh.
Fiddle Coyote, post 4.
I'm ready for Mariners baseball, Oldy.
Lord
Cubs just lost.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
The Gray Horse,
5-4, but
Stark working with him to go at.
I mean, I already know they're going to the playoffs and they weren't going to win the division. So
stake race on the grass.
They just got to stay at.
The Rangers are tied at 0.
Lord Edward Stark coming out of the
The Astros play the Braves. I'm really rooting for the Braves.
Two back. Hard spun reason.
Braves were so bad
this
week,
the
last couple of games against the Cubs. So.
Over the years.
Brian Wu pitching tonight, Oldy. He's been dominant all year.
Gene Aguilar aboard. We're ready to go. And the Precious Passion Stakes. And Lara. Uneventful break. Fiddle Coyote, the New York bred, on the lead from T@1, who takes the second position early, now takes back to third. Hard Spun Reason passes him between horses. Summer Cause inside of that rival. T@1 shuffled back to fourth, and happy to do so with Dripping Gold. Lord Edward Stark will attempt to do his best running later. He's at the back, 6 off the pace. Into the far turn for the first time. There's no speed at all, even for a 1.5-mile race here, as Fiddle Coyote leads the way a length and a half.
They look like they're going pretty quick to me, and the time says they're going pretty quick for a 1.5 miles.
In third, T@1 parked deep as they approach the top of the lane for the first time. Then Summer Cause down on the rail, and Lord Edward Stark biding his time at the back of affairs. Down the stretch for the first time here, it's the gray. Fiddle Coyote still on the lead here. Hard Spun Reason keen down inside of him, but he's asked to relax off the pace setter. And a 3-deep Dripping Gold is also stalking the pace, going well in that gold jacket. 2 more back to Summer Cause, then T@1, Lord Edward Stark. 5 lengths from tip to tail, 1 lap to go here.
Fiddly Coyote going nice and easy. Dripping Gold on his tail second, and a hard-held, hard-spun Reason down on the inside as they hit the clubhouse turn. Summer Cause patiently ridden in fourth.
The two went on to
Lord
2 to
Start
1.
and T at 1 together at the back. Approaching the backstretch run, Fiddle Coyotes 13 to 1 on the board here and leads the way. Went 3/4 in 1:16 and 3, so he's just crawling along. They're going to turn this into a sprint very shortly
He's
here.
6 to 1, but he's
up the pace just a little
or
bit.
13 to 1, but he's 1 to 2 in your heart.
Tail. Dripping Gold, no excuses. Placed well today in the second spot. Then comes Hard Spun Reason, showing a little more rain, not on a hold anymore. He's third down on the inside, 2 off the pace. Summer Cause still patiently ridden at this point. Lord Edward Stark being asked to go. He's alongside of Summer Cause, tries to get into it now from off the pace and in the 3 path. T at 1 is dropped to the back. Into the 4 turn they go. Now here comes the 3 furlong sprint for the finish. Fiddle Coyote up to front by Sonny Leone, still on top. Dripping Gold just a half length back. And Lord Edward Stark is 3 wide. These 3 across the track as they come off the turn with Hard Spun Reason, looking for a spot down on the inside, scraping paint, finds a seam. Hard Spun Reason, Lord Edward Stark there, Dripping Gold. They've overtaken Fiddle Coyote. Hard Spun Reason has taken a short lead with Dripping Gold. Lord Edward Stark is flattening out. Summer Cause trying to come on. It's too late. Dripping Gold strikes the front late. Dripping Gold, Sammy Camacho to win the Precious Passion
3-6.
Hard Spun Reason was second. Summer
and
Cause
we're off
third
at
with a little
Gulfstream,
bit of
so
an
let's get
unlucky
that
trip.
up.
And Lord Edward Stark.
Assume the early advantage from Private Thoughts, who's in a flanking position. Second, Nate the Great gets away in third, and Long Branch Lou is last of the 4 as they make their way around the first turn. Fredo has the lead. Leonel Reyes on Private Thoughts from second. They've gone 3 better than Edgar Zayas on Nate the Great, who rates his own trip in third. The trailer is Long Branch Lou. The quarter time was 24 seconds flat. It's not flying. It's not crawling either. So Fredo has the lead by a length. Private Thoughts is second. Gap of 4. Nate the Great bides time third at even money. And Long Branch Lou, last of the 4. They have less than 5 furlongs remaining. Fredo, unopposed on the top end, but he's not exactly getting an easy time of it, as Private Thoughts has been a flanking position from throughout. And you can see the half mile was 47-2. So Reyes put some pressure on Gonzalez in that second quarter, and Private Thoughts is a half length behind Fredo. This is all good news for the last 2, as the top 2 doing each other no favors. So Nate the Great draws closer third while 3 wide. He's asked to quicken Nate the Great, and at the back is Long Branch Lou. They speed past the 5/16, and Private Thoughts commits for home now, and he just overhauled Fredo from third. Nate the Great, but he needs to giddy up from there. Long Branch Lou is last of the 4. They straighten for the drive.
Come on,
Private
Nate.
Thoughts has the lead. He tries to put it away. From the outside, Nate the Great. From the inside, Fredo. And down the center, Long Branch Lou. Private Thoughts tending to his business with less than an eighth to go. He's 2 on top. Long Branch Lou's trying to reach into second, but the winner is Private Thoughts. Private Thoughts, well handled by Leonel Reyes to win by 2.5. Long Branch Lou second. Nate the Great.
All right, on to the 5. What was this? Dance to the music, Oldie?
It's gone in.
Yeah, I was 5-6
Dixie Law and La Coulas, the last to join. Deep Learning for Flavie and Pratt. Outside gate. They're set to run, all in. Locked up. Off their race, and a bit slow was Dance to the Music, last out the gate, and Deep Learning second last as they break in the Natalma, and racing out with the lead is Hot Mash from La Coulas. Handy on the inside, Sweet Fusion, and tucked away on the rails, Corsia Veloce. Over in the center as they settle into stride, Dixie Law, and out wider on the track is Star Attraction. Trying to settle down Pina Colada. Deep Learning is second last as they take the first turn, and at the back is Dance to the Music, who spots the leader 7 lengths. And cuddled along in front, it is Joel Rosario and Hot Mash. A length and a half, La Coulas and Sweet Fusion having a nice trail. Dixie Law going closer. And in the center now, Corsia Veloce is nudging between runners as they descend on the leader. A couple to Star Attraction mid-pack. A length and a half behind them, Pina Colada. Deep Learning is next to last, and a length away last. Dance to the Music, quickening in front. And La Coulas has raced to the lead and dashed away by 3 lengths. Hot Mash is second. Dixie Law up on the outside, and on the rails remains Corsia Veloce. 2.5 to Sweet Fusion and Star Attraction. Behind them, Pina Colada. Deep Learning yet to make a move. Second last, starting to edge up a little bit, and still at the back. Dance to the Music, about 7 lengths covers the field. And La Coulas from Hot Mash. Up on the outside, Dixie Law. Over on the rails, Corsia Veloce, Star Attraction running on. Dance to the Music, running past Deep Learning as they corner. And they're still well behind as they come down the stretch. And it's on the inside, La Coulas in the Natalma Stakes. And now Corsia Veloce plunging through in the centre. And Hot Mash. And in the centre, Corsia Veloce. On the inside, La Coulas. On the outer, Hot Mash. Corsia Veloce. Corsia Veloce is going to win the Natalma Stakes. Very impressively remains
That was the
undefeated.
Scotty top
From
pick,
Hot
I
Mash, La
believe.
Coulas, and out wider, Dance to the Music
He
and
just
Deep
didn't
Learning.
like it.
The time 1:37.42.
Let's look for a sec. Yeah, Corsia Veloce was the Scotty top pick there.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, nice win.
Yeah.
Nice win. 5 got terrible start. Was broke slow, shuffled, pulled. Like that was not. It's not what you want to see in a favorite, but
Definitely not.
rough. All right. Where are we headed, Oldie? There's a stakes race, but that's not at the Big A for a bit. 30
We got
minutes.
Los Al. Race 3.
Okay. Well, I can. So 1 minute. I always watch the race sim. I mean, it's maiden. 50,000. 1 horse, 1%. Maybe cheap speed. A horse, big favorite. Bazooka Charlie. Slide in a couple posts, Oldie.
Yeah.
Currently 3 to 5. 9 horse have no speed. Probably not a runner. They're all backing up.
It would be somebody like the 4, maybe, for Glenn Jr. Second-time starter coming in from Del Mar. Yeah, might have some speed.
Oh no, I mean, man, this is a rough group. I mean, 0 for 8. I mean, I don't think the 1 is a runner. I'm going to cut there. I don't think the 9 can win. I'm going to cut that horse. I mean, on the race sim, the stretch, they're all there. The 7 and 4 back up. So the 7
they're off, so.
Oh. Okay. Maybe we'll go to Aqueduct then, Oldie. Remind me who we got 3 races there. Their stakes race was race 10.
But you have some stakes level horses here with Tuscan Gold, who was in the Preakness and was bet there.
Yeah, you're saying here.
Facing young, is a 4-year-old facing younger here, too. It's both classicist and Valentine in our 3-year-olds.
I mean, Tuscan Gold shows going to sit the trip. I mean, comes from a much stronger strength of race. So they're getting 7-2 versus the 8 at even money. I mean, they can continue the drop, but maybe getting back to 2 churns. I mean, broke the maiden there at Gulfstream about a year ago. I mean, off the layoff, Chad. I mean, you're getting you're getting the right price. I mean, the drop of 4 points, you look at the 8, who obviously won last out, nice for Fletcher.
The other one that I think has a long shot look is the 3 Cut the Cord for Cantamochi with Christopher Elliott aboard. Has a win against 62s at 9 furlongs. Won last time out going to 1-turn mile. Coming off the claim. Seems to be in good, decent form.
There's not a lot of, it's kind of, I mean, there's not a lot of speed here.
Yeah.
Is the 3 going to go to the lead? The 8? The 8, probably.
3 or the 8, I would think. Like I would consider a double here, maybe to my top pick in the next, Love Appeals.
You like the 6 best here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 6-2 is paid 19-1. And the doubles, if I were to play the 3, that is 70-1.
Man, the 8 is just hard to trust at this price.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I think you have a good point. I mean, the 6 is a 4-year-old facing. I mean, the 5 and 7, I don't necessarily love a lot of these others. I mean, I know the 6 is lost, but it's just been facing way tougher since obviously came off the layoff after running in the Preakness. Didn't win any of these, which was disappointing. Still protected though.
Yeah.
I mean, finds. I mean, the gets off the rail. I mean, both those efforts were on the rail.
Maybe
there's David's note. David's a little cautious, but I mean, you're getting 4-1.
I mean, the horse that finished second or third in the Louisiana Derby last year wins this race.
Yeah.
I think I like the 4 in the next, and I like the 2. So, if you wanted the double here, there's some decent double opportunities.
Chad double. Yeah, I remember the 4, yes.
Have a Chad double.
The win percentage just being so wide open, that's crazy.
Looks like I'm looking at low sal. The 8 might have gotten up the rail. No, I think the low sal went 3-8.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. All right, and now we have. All right, while we're waiting, let's see, are they to the gate yet? They're going in the gate at Aqueduct. And we have Churchill race 10 coming up.
Yeah, the 5 not a bad bet, Patrick. I agree. I mean, second pick too. that's such a short price on the 8 horse, just crazy. Get the sound on.
All set.
Lots of commotion.
And they're off. Cut the cord right to the front. Classicist is asked for speed from the outside draw, and Classicist and cut the cord. Will be 1-2, well on the center of the racetrack. Now comfortable on the lead. Classicist and Kendrick Marmouche taking into that turn. Right towards the outside, here comes Tuscan Gold. Lies pressure 3 wide. That's sturdy. Take it back now. Cut the cord. Up on top is back to 4th. Just behind them, that's Valentinian.
6 much closer to the pace today.
Second last will be Waitlist and the Triller. Mike Delicious. They work to the backstretch and they're chasing the favorite.
There didn't look to be a ton of pace.
6-1. The opening quarter mile. Here's Tuscan Gold. Wants to move in closer within a neck of the leader. Sturdy is 3 wide. In range is just stalking the top 2 pace setters. Valentinian continues to hold that position to the outside of Cut the Cord. That's the leading 5. It's about 4.5. Almost 5. Back to Waitlist, who's patiently ridden, is content with that spot. Towards the back of the field with Michael Licious. Still the trailer. 48.44 for half-mile time. Classicist and Tuscan Gold. They're 1-2, and they work into the turn together, and they start the sprint for home. Now Ask for More is sturdy. 3 wide. In between horses, Valentinian. All in at the rail. That's Cut the Cord. No move yet. Waitlist is starting to slowly make up ground.
It's getting away.
Classicist. 1:12.38. 3/4 of a
We'll
mile.
see.
Tuscan Gold continues to give game chase. Sturdy is still 3 wide.
The
Valentinian
long
is
shots.
just to the outside. Waitlist is warming to the task. Mike Licious, a lot of ground to make up.
Wow, somebody's
Classicist
coming.
been
The
outran
5.
all the way by Tuscan Gold with the resilient rally towards the outside. Here comes Tuscan Gold. Classicist drifting a touch. Tuscan Gold trying to push on by. Valentinian is now on the scene late.
No, the
Here
5
comes
flattened
Tuscan
out.
Gold. Brushes shoulders with a very game. Classicist inside the final 16. Classicist stall hard. Classicist trying to hold on. Classicist.
Oh.
Let's see if that stays up, though.
Michael Licious.
That looked like it traveled about 12 lanes out wide. And the 3 with all those scratches is 7-5 right now at Churchill.
Yeah, that would have been my.
He got a good setup that particular day.
They're getting. Sorry. I'll grab this sound. Skelly 3-1. Yeah, the 3 that'd have been my top pick. Oldie 3-2, but
The one I don't get is the 5-2 on the 7. There.
Yeah, Little Knee. I mean, that's a short price, huh?
Yeah.
There's Churchill. I mean, Skelly got speed, got some scratches inside. Great sprinter, 3-1 off a 9-5 E morning line, Oldie.
Yeah, I mean.
And then Bentornado gonna try to sit right off. I mean, the 7 right there on the race sim, but it, man. I mean, for Jose, I mean, the Breeders' Cup's sprint last November was a lot tougher. Oldie ran a game second.
Yeah.
Doesn't need the lead. Skelly probably going to go the lead.
I'll go with my 3rd choice and take a shot on Roll On Big Joe.
I'm sticking with the 3. 8-5.
Julian double.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I didn't actually play that, but remember I mentioned on the preview show, Positano sat into Roll On Big Joe, the Julian double.
There is an inquiry, Oldie. You got your wish. Well, Tony, they did throw an inquiry up. I see this now.
Inquiry
Wow.
and an objection, and definitely was some bumping. I don't know if, yeah, well, that bump.
Oh yeah,
They
that horse.
basically wrote out.
Yeah,
I could just tell by how wide they were at the finish line.
well, the 8 kind of didn't touch and pushed that horse out, and then just kept coming out, and then hit the horse. Wow. I mean, it's funny because I have such a from that DQ at Del Mar, Oldie. I'm like, okay, so you have somebody who says, "Well, you cost the horse a position," and then they make some decision, right? So I mean, the 6 barely lost, so I would assume that they would say, "Oh, the 8 came out and bumped into the 6," and so
Different jurisdiction, different rules.
well, like, I mean, he like bumped.
California, it doesn't have to cost a placing. It's supposed to be.
No, it has to. Like that's it's got to.
California said no. California, I can't remember if it's a Schedule D or what it is, what the name was. But the California rule is even if you don't cost a placing and you knock the horse off stride, you can be DQ'd. California has the
Well,
strictest
that's like
rules.
I guess kind of the same thing, but they're showing the 8 now, but
they're off at Churchill.
Oh.
3 got the lead.
Here, sorry, I ended up pulling Churchill back up, so somebody else will have to.
I'll just have to talk through it. 3 got to the lead.
I got
Back into second, and Durante's not far behind them third. Roll on Big Joe down to the inside fourth. Hear My Song in fifth. Jabe's Racing fifth by 4. Then it's Little Knee after that.
Wow, Skelly really
just
keen.
ahead of the trailing Banjo Chris. Skelly scoots clear by 2 on the far turn. Fires off a quarter in 20-4. Ben Tornado comes off the rail to the outside of Skelly and is targeting Skelly for the run to the quarter pole. They're 1-2 off the turn. Skelly wide off the turn, but still in front. Set down for the drive. Ben Tornado's cut loose, and Ben Tornado moves up alongside.
Whoa.
Hours pass. They brush briefly there. Skelly's trying to hang tough. Roll on Big Joe and Hear My Song. Ben Tornado's kicking away from Skelly. This is a dazzling return. Ben Tornado.
They kept the 8 up.
Get to him and won by 5. Skelly might have held second from an oncoming Hear My Song in that photo.
That's so. The 3 match the best, 8-5.
All right, so you say that that Light Fury is going to lose this time.
Yeah, I don't, but I mean, my picks at Gulfstream have been spotty oldie today. It's been a rough day. So do I think Light Fury can win here? Sure, but do I trust Light Fury? No.
I just feel like Light Fury is one of those horses because of the running style on the synthetic.
Yeah.
That you kind of have that you kind of tend to play against because of the running style. It is coming off a claim, though.
What do you mean, though? I'm not following with what you're saying.
You don't like the horses on the lead on the synthetic, typically.
I love horses on the lead on the Tapeta if there's moisture in the track. Right. So, and it can sometimes, like, I've been playing it more, you know what I mean, covering Gulfstream, but, you know, that track can be so funky, but I mean, yeah, this horse could win from here. The only way you're going to win from here is with speed, and Light Fury looks to have the speed. Edwin always rides so well in the front end. I mean, so, yeah, from an SOR, 100% he's got to improve, Oldie. I mean, this is a tough group, but my pick 4 and others are dead. But yeah, no, but I spread at, but you know, I mean, if you like him, you're getting 2-1, like, should be good.
I just want to know who you think will beat him. Because I'm looking here and there's just nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, again, like with this track, Oldie, I had no confidence. But I think I was like 6 deep in my pick 5 or pick 4. So I mean, from a value, I'd take Spy Hunter because you're getting 9-1 at 12%. So I'd probably go there, or maybe a horse like the 2-12, not a bad pick.
I mean,
Probably
the
Spy
only other
Hunter,
one that's
the
really
7.
run. What about the 1 Salvatore Prince?
Yeah, so I mean, you're getting 18-1 at 10%, but yeah, that's the best value.
I mean, that horse at least has 3 wins. It's 3-6 at the distance.
Yeah, drops in SOR, but hasn't been running. I mean, the form is just not great. I mean, at least like a horse like the 7 is like run okay. I mean, Hertak, Miggy's had a great day. I'd go to the 7 only. So,
all right. Well, I'm going to say it's the 10, but my second choice would be the 1. I also noticed that Crichton is taking the low percentage jockey that he's been running at Apprentice off that horse and putting Raylu aboard. So maybe that horse is ready to run this time. That's my thought if I was trying to pull an upset on Light Fury there.
yeah, I'm with the 7. Some value, a couple bucks, getting 9-1. Notable speech though, great director. I mean, it's kind of expected. That definitely looked like the most likely favorite for Charlie.
I'll try a 10-1 exacta.
All right. Out on the track. 2 minutes to put. Mia Nichols. That's a new apprentice there, right in the 9. There's your 10, Oldie.
I just don't know this Donaldo Gonzalez.
But I don't know either.
I mean, that's the big difference is the trainer change there.
Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, go to the front end with Edwin. You know what I mean? But I get it. Like that. That's why. Yeah, I just didn't trust.
And we have the Grade 1 Woodbine Mile coming up with notable speech. My Boy Prince, Win for the Money. And the Inform Gas Me Up.
All right, you're on the 10. I'm on the 7.
I'm on the 10 and a 10-1 exacta.
What are you getting there?
I mean, I probably should have just seen if it's better to play place on the 1, but let's see. Probable. Come on. 10-1 is 43-1.
Not bad.
My recollection of these Light Fury races is every time we look at them, we're like, that's too fast for Tapeta.
No, I mean, I bet Life Fury a ton, man, because Edwin Gonzalez, who gets to the lead on these races, the you have the claim, right? The post isn't the best, but it's definitely doable because you have speed, but the race last out in the two post. I remember that day. I mean, you're in the two post can be kind of easy. I mean, this is definitely not a great group, Oldie. I agree, but it's at least still a really competitive group. But even like you said, I mean, even a horse like the one, I don't think the 3 can win. I probably think maybe hit the board, but
The
we'll
9
see. We'll
Silent
find out
and
here.
Violent also has 3 wins at the distance, and has
Yeah,
not been. But they were last year at this meet last year, or at least one of them was this meet last year. Declining form, lots of Magui. And am I going to have to reload the video here?
Maybe not. We'll see.
The horses are at the gate. It's now post time. Lining up and moving in for race number 10, 3-5 favorite. Number 10, Light Fury. Edwin Gonzalez up for trainer Donaldo Gonzalez. Light Fury's been rolling lately. We'll see if he's up to the task here this afternoon. 3 away from a start. Baytown Parfait, Ticking, and Remerton. Baytown Parfait to take the outside gate.
There we go, Baytown Parfait.
Robin line. They're off. Light Fury was away well from the center. Spy Hunter has speed. Sent forward between horses. Guildenstern won't be far away. In fact, it's Ticking who comes away with the advantage. Ticking goes to the turn on top from Light Fury, who's now second. Remerton is at the inside. A bit cattywampus is Spy Hunter. He's hard to handle. Vasquez having a fight with him. And right now, Spy Hunter's winning. Moving up on the far outside is Baytown Parfait. Salvatore Prince is toward the rail. And it's back to Guildenstern.
Oh, I gotta love it.
3 times on his outside. They've gone 4 ahead of Honesto, who comes away second last. The early trailer is Silent and Violent. 23-3 for the opening quarter. Ticking has the rail in the lead. Light Fury is second. From the outside, Baytown Parfait is third. Moving out the rail, Salvatore Prince. He's in the yellow colors fourth. Held up between horses, Remerton. Guildenstern is alongside him, and Spy Hunter is wide of them. On the far outside, the gray is Tappet 3 times. He races in front of Honesto, who has an inside lane, and the trailer remains Silent and Violent. They stack up as they swing to the far turn. Taking over the advantage is Light Fury, but he paid a 47-second half-mile toll for the lead. And on the outside, Baytown Parfait moving to him.
Or maybe.
Looking to get off the inside is Remerton. Already off the inside is Guildenstern. Spy Hunter is on the far outside. Trying to run home from the back are both Tappet 3 times and Honesto. They reach the top of the stretch. Ticking's battling back. Ticking down inside retakes the lead. Outside, it's Baytown Parfait. From between horses and Light Fury, he's been defeated. 1/8 of a mile to go. Look at Ticking. He battled hard, and he now has the lead again. Clearly from Baytown Parfait, who's back to second at 22-1. Ticking.
Wow.
He earns the money to win by a length and a half. Second, Baytown Parfait.
This is a big spread race, Oldie. It's just a tough race. I mean, if you're going to beat the 10 there. But all right. Notable
Woodbine
speech.
Mile time.
Notable speech time, Oldie?
1-2. Currently, again, been facing the best milers in the world.
Yeah.
But we've seen these Appleby horses coming up short today. Gas Me Up, Win for the Money. None of them really taking money. My Boy Prince, 10-1. Nowhere near as Morning Line. Neither of us like that horse here either. And I thought if you're looking for a pick 3 here, you could possibly single also in the race 11 to Possibilmente. Easy for somebody else to say on the drop there. Because there really wasn't much else in that race. With Fly the W being in poor form, even though he continues to race. But that's my thought. We can watch the race them for a second before they go off.
Win for the money wins.
Oh.
Gas me. Great director, you must like Gas Me Up. They're not even loading yet.
For the Grade 1 Woodbine Mile, winning you're in. Still nobody's gone with my lose and you're out idea.
It just doesn't sound right, Oldy.
Put a little more risk to it. Like the little bow tie on the silk, on the jockey silks for the 4 horse at 98 to 1. You're gonna lose in style, right?
True, very much.
This was also where the Graham Motion South African horse was, first time in the U.S.
That was with the what horse?
The 3.
On the way across.
Oh, that's right.
About
One
to come
strike.
across for the start of the
Not
Rogers
taking any
Woodbine
money.
Mile.
5-2 morning
The
line.
betting. Very good support.
Yep.
No surprise for notable speech at 2 to 5.
Well, if you beat notable speech here, whatever you're playing is going to pay. I'm not sure if you can, but...
Now the first along to come up is Stanley House down to the inside gate. This race
Stanley in his house.
on the bet 365 in a turf sees the gate open for horse 3, One Stripe. Stanley House has come up. Wyoming Bill walks in. The race favorite, Notable Speech, goes up. Has settled into game 2, followed along
the
by
2-8
My Boy
exact
Prince.
is like 8 to 1, 7 to 1.
It's not bad.
That's where I'm headed, Ollie.
Thank you so much, Anna. As they load, what a beautifully turned out horse, One Stripe, looks magnificent. Humpmaster's gone along, Naptown out wider. Win for the money, the defending champion. And the last is Gas Me Up for the start of the Rogers Woodbine Mile. Flavian Pratt, Gas Me Up. Stand by for a start. Goes in, all in. Locked up. And they're off. And a little bit slow, Notable Speech. A very nice beginning for My Boy Prince and Humpmaster near the inside. They go out in front. And from the extreme outside, Gas Me Up, sent forward with Wyoming Build. Room up the inside for Stanley House. And coming through is in the center, One Stripe, who fights the right a little bit. A Notable Speech is finding a seam up the inside as they take the turn. Stanley House, a little rank into the turn where My Boy Prince has the lead. In the early stages, Win for the Money's caught wide. And at the tail end of affairs is Naptown. Racing with a nice cushion up front, My Boy Prince, 2 lengths to Gas Me Up. Stanley House third, in fourth Wyoming Bill. And Handy Now, Notable Speeches over on the inside, only about 4 lengths, and maybe less now off the leader, is coming up nicely. Huntmaster 3 wide, and the trio at the back. In the centre, 1 Stripe. Over on the inside is Naptown, and the outer Win for the Money. My Boy Prince continues to roll out in front, a length and a half. Gas Me Up, Stanley House, Wyoming Bill, Notable Speech, ready to go, waiting for the run. Huntmaster the outside, behind them in the centre, 1 Stripe, and on the inside goes Naptown from Win for the Money as Notable Speech gets into the clear. The leader, My Boy Prince, in the Woodbine Mile by a length to Gas Me Up, Wyoming Bill. On the inside, Stanley
Boy
House,
Prince
Notable
in
Speech
hand
still
right now.
4 off, and My Boy Prince and Gas Me Up the top 2, and My Boy Prince is not stopping. Now Notable Speech tearing home, and now we see just how magnificent the closing kick of Notable Speech truly is, and action speaks louder than words. Notable Speech wins the Rogers Woodbine Mile, 2 lengths to My Boy Prince, Gas Me Up, and Naptown ran 4th, then 1 Stripe in the time of 1:35:33.
What we thought there in terms of Notable Speech. Just been facing much better than this. This was a nice little vacation for that horse, and plus got, contentious early pace too.
Headed over to Belmont, Oldy Stakes race, race 10.
Risk threshold is 7-1, Justin.
Yeah, that was my top pick.
Yeah.
I'm liking it, Oldy.
Don't Look Back at All is your favorite. The other Clement, Love Appeals, is 5-2. I guess they're co-favorite Clements. But I like your price better. Here.
Yeah, I think for Chad, Oldy, gets back. There's a lot of speed here, but I think the 4 can handle the 1. I'm not too worried about it. Getting back to 6 has run so well on the outer turf at the Big A. Charlie William were just too good there, Oldy.
Yeah, the note I had on there for that race, which I probably should have done a better job of highlighting, was best bet.
Yeah, for sure.
Appleby didn't have a big day, but he got that one. All right, the Floral Park Stakes from Belmont at Aqueduct. Aqueduct. And hopefully you guys will join us next week for the Pennsylvania Derby live
moving forward
on the stretch run. We'll also be debuting a new show on Mondays,
Risk Fresh,
hosted by Alfredo, which will feature this week's Parks and Horseshoe.
They're doing that in Spanish, Oldy.
I believe they're doing it in both Spanish and English.
I like it.
And on a run. Riley's Redemption goes in. All set. The Floral Park. And they're off. Good speed from in between horses. Mrs. Gambolini is in that early mix and out wider. Here comes Band on a run to apply pressure. Risk Threshold. Bold is on the move.
On the run.
These guys now in front is up by a neck. Risk Threshold under a tight hold, stalking that pace setter. They move quickly up the back stretch at the
Got
rail.
great position right now on your horse.
The spot is now a shared
Yeah.
third with Outwider there, banned on a run.
So quick.
Between
That
horses
one
going
gonna
back at
stop.
all, 21.44. They are flying here into the far turn. Lunaluska is the leader. Mid-pack is going to be Mrs. Gambolini's trying to rally on towards the outside. Riley's Redemption towards the back end. Quiet Confidence in the lone trailer is Patricia Ann. They are still chasing the speedy Lunaluska as they reach the top lane. Lunaluska is trying to cut loose after setting those very fast fractions.
Nobody might catch this horse, Oldie.
Lunaluska,
I know.
3
Gone.
4 lengths out of the field. Lunaluska is trying to finish the job. Love Appeals is trying to cut into the margin, but Lunaluska just keeps on going inside the final 16th. Lunaluska is not stopping. Lunaluska's almost there. Lunaluska wins the Floral Park in front-running fashion. Love Appeals second, then came Mrs. Gambolini.
Forney the lead.
Confidence.
Yep.
Flatter, that's very nice of you. I hope you're doing well.
Thank you, Flatter, as well. All right, we have Churchill, race 11, 5 minutes from here, and then 15 minutes to Gulfstream. Got a little boom from Art.
Yeah, another wide open race at the end in Gulfstream. Oh man, it's such a bummer that too. All right, Churchill. This is a rough one.
Yeah, I mean the Spillmott horse is getting bat, but Mott doesn't typically train a lot of the. Well, this one came out of Saratoga though. Is Kentucky String is typically not him though. It's his assistant trainer, from what I understand. You know, I might look at Jose on the long shot there, though, for Chris Davis. Second time starter, moves to dirt, GSR goes up. What do you think there?
I'd probably land on the 4, Oldie. I mean, I cut half the field, basically. I cut the 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. I mean, I know the 13 for Mod, second time out, makes sense. Urton and Mario, though. I mean, the 4 was the favorite last out at Colonial. Then they come back. Horse looks fine, fit. Yeah, I'd be on the 4.
I'm going to take the 2, the long shot here. Second time starter, puts Jose up, moves to dirt.
13 looks tough, though, actually, as I look at this, but definitely not the easiest from out there, but it may not matter. I mean, the horse has experience. I mean, the 13...
Yeah, I don't think the 14's any good.
Actually, I'd probably just be on the favorite here now that I look at this, Oldie. I think the 13 just going to wire the field is probably what happens.
Right now, I have it. I'm looking at the Dallas Stewart horse, though.
Yeah, I'd be on the 13. I mean, it's the favorite, but this Torres
position from that far outside. Irad picks up the mount.
I mean, the only way the 13 wins is to go, and I think the 13 might just be the fastest horse.
Okay, so one other horse to maybe think about here. Look at the works on the 4, on the 7 Nuance, the Chad Brown horse. And Tyler's been red hot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sure, I guess. Maybe next time. I don't know. I don't know if I see a firster here, but I mean, it's definitely not. some amazing group. I mean, I've kind of narrowed down to the 2, 4, and 13, but I just, 13 probably on top.
I'm just looking at like the 4
I
of
think the 2
151
can.
work on August 23rd on the 7. Yeah, and I think the 2, those would be my top 2 picks. The 2 and the 7 and the 2.
I'm going to play the 13 over the 2, 4, 7 try. $6 for 50 cents.
All right.
I'm glad, Tim. That's amazing.
Here, I don't have the price I was hoping for. Maybe I'll get on board with your
Had some winners. I just haven't been able to string anything along today.
Yeah. Been one of those days.
Thanks for joining us here for the stakes action for the road to the Derby kickoff with an Iroquois. 152 is on the horizon officially, Tony Kalo. We are going to sign off, make a quick bet, and send it up to Travis Stone here for the call to post in the nightcap.
And the horses have reached the starting gate. It's post time.
Close, Tim.
Yeah.
The director, they'll do it in dual English and Spanish.
All right, almost in the gate. Light Fury was claimed to trainer Ronald Coy.
They're not bad. Light Fury didn't get the lead there, Oldy. That was a problem.
Spy Hunter is going to D'Angelo.
Ooh, that's good. That's nice.
See if anybody else was claimed there. Guildenstern to Javier Negrete. It's like half that race was claimed.
Or I was eating cheese. It's like crackers. I get so hungry when we do these long shows, Oldie.
I typically eat right before, and then I'm starving by the time it's over, and then we go to dinner.
Yeah.
And they're off. Good mojo. Right into stride. Empire Ranch is there. So is Crazy Diamond. Subito far outside. Down toward the rail, the Exodus twist. And from farther out, Bob Mo races up to get a forward spot too. As they move down the backstretch, Good mojo out there in front, but Subito is right alongside second. The Exodus twist is tucked inside third. And then it's Bob Mo racing in fourth. Crazy Diamond is now fifth, and Fuegos in sixth. Nuanced inside seventh. If you need me, call me. Racing eighth outside. New What's New is now ninth. Empire Ranch tailing off.
I need the 3 to get out of there.
11th, and Barker is the trailer in 12th as they round the far turn. Good Mojo's quarter, 22 and 2. Subito moves up alongside with more serious pressure, and these two are head-to-head off the turn.
Okay,
now
come on.
Subito has taken the lead and kicks on, opens up length and a half. Good Mojo back in second. The Exodus twist trying to muster up a rally. New What's New comes through toward the rail. Subito's in front by 2. Not home yet.
Come on, 4, get up.
Then it's Good Mojo. New What's New is
Oh,
flying
not
up
the
the
5.
inside. Here comes New What's New.
13 win.
Subito holding on desperately. New What's New tried to spring that massive upset. Big effort to finish second. Farther back, it was either the Exodus twist or Good Mojo. Also there was Barker and Crazy Diamond.
Well, 13 made it look easy. I placed a couple tries too, but I didn't use the 5. But had the 13, so that works, Oldie. All right, we got Woodbine, but before we go there, we got Gulfstream.
Right, got one more, and we have another kind of cheap maiden claimer here on the synthetic.
Yeah, this was another. Such a bummer. Wope is probably not awful too.
Yeah, pick 5 Wope's would have anywhere from like 1,000 to 5, but yeah, I thought a lot of horses had a shot here, Oldie.
Yeah, I mean, 6 is about as well bred as you'll see for a horse on the synthetic.
Over now in the Hertat claimed.
He does well. I mean,
if he can improve, I mean, it's just it's a pretty brutal maiden group. I mean, you got the 8 and the 5 are 0 for 20 and 0 for 14. I mean, Flag Officer's the favorite, Oldie, at 0 for 14. I mean,
no, thank you. and Antonio Sano as well. No way. Tell me the horse is going to lose without telling me the horse is going to lose.
Oh man, I mean that horse just doesn't like the win. It's dropping, but like,
it's a rough group. I mean, maybe D'Angelo Torres used Torres the 9. Maybe you got to look, but that's a short price. Captain and Pike, the long shot for Sweezy. I mean, but that just not even running really great on the turf.
Yeah.
I mean, the 6 is at least off the claim. The 1's lightly raced off the layoff. I thought like might have like a long shot look holding on the front end and it's taking some money, but it was a brutal group.
Yeah, I mean the 1's just going to have to get away, and could end up, even if it doesn't win, getting a piece. But I'm thinking the 6-1, and then it's kind of 6-1, maybe 10. I don't know. Who's coming late here? Nobody's coming late. They're all losing ground.
Tony, where's your next best? You like the 2 in the next race at Woodbine? That was my top pick.
Yeah,
I thought the 8 had a long shot look, but
I guess 6-1-3 at Gulfstream. Two's getting hammered.
At the Vine?
No, yes, at the Vine. Sorry, I said no when I meant to say yes.
The 1's paying less than the 6. I'm telling you, there's something a little bit about this one horse, and it's taking money. But the Wopes are very similar in it pays less in the pick 4, and the pick 5 it pay a little bit more, but
Right. So am I reading the pick 5 correctly here? Okay, no, so we changed the way we did that. Okay. So 919's not bad there though.
well, yeah, I'm not live, but
No, I'm just saying in general, but I
needed the 2. I played it, Oldie.
but Nate the Great wasn't great today.
No.
Yeah, in the pick 4.
Much like Caitlin in her greatness, who was great today.
I agree. Tomorrow, Oldie, we're playing in fantasy football.
We are. You have about a 40-point lead with 2 players having played, I believe.
No, I was disappointed in my kicker. He missed 2 50-yarders.
But
Could
at
have
least you
10
don't
more
get hit
points.
by a penalty for him missing because they were over 50 yards.
Yeah, that is good. I haven't really looked at my lineup. Need to do so.
So I picked up a new kicker this week. I'm going to start
Drawing in on
Justin
the
Fields because
finale
I
here
do not
off
like the
turf.
Patrick
Obviously,
Mahomes
I still think
matchup.
the race goes through the 9, and that is Big Bob. So good on the turf last time with a whirl.
And because horses on the turf always run well on the synthetic. Well, now you've had 3 guys go, but you're.
It's yeah, I had Scary Terry too. It's raining there, Oldie, which is not a good thing at Gulfstream. We're probably going to be off the turf again tomorrow. Do have mandatory pick 6 at Gulfstream though tomorrow. Couple 100,000 probably carryover that they'll pay out.
Well, you're averaging about 13.4 points per player so far.
Yeah, it should be more if my kicker didn't decide to miss those kicks.
That's 10 points right there.
I know.
And it looks like it bumped your projection up overall too by a couple points now. But I told you at the beginning of the week I didn't like my matchups this week. I thought you were going to beat me anyways.
We'll see. Long ways to go. I like best ball because then I can just draft my team and I don't have to worry about who I start. I think best ball is a little more fun. I mean, I know it's like simpler because you don't have to set your lineup every week, but if you spend some time prior to the draft and you just draft, you know, the lineups are so big.
I've played a couple best balls. I like the keeper ongoing.
No, I like that too. No, trust me. Like I've played that for 30 years, right, or more than that, probably like 32 or 33. But no, I'm with you. But best ball is kind of nice too because you can have multiple teams and you just get to kind of watch them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was all over JCM or Bill for Washington, so I'm curious to see what will happen with him with Eckler going down. But I played in some like dynasty keeper leagues that drafted really early, Oldie, and was able to draft him, in like the, was like 12th, 14th, whatever round, 16th round before even training camp, But now, he started going so early in drafts. And then now with Eckler hurt, I'm curious to see what will happen.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do and who's going to get the passing down work. Because Chris Rodriguez isn't a passing down back either.
Yeah. Well, lots of rain and flurry. Tony, I'm rooting for the 2-2. That was my top pick. I think, Oldie, you like the 2 as well. At Woodbine.
Yes.
Not here. I have no strong opinion here.
Let's see. Woodbine, I'm looking at last night here. I was 268. No, I'm sorry, 274. All right, almost in the gate.
You might have to check sound.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see, is it me or is it it was me?
They're in the gate.
And we should be right up. out on Woodbine time if
Runners
they're
left.
running on time.
Good start
too.
inside. Tattoo on this town. Heads off for the early lead. Here's speed from Captain Pike. Up on the outside, it's Animated, who's 3 wide and angling over.
6
On the
minutes.
far outside, it's Bally T moving out the rail, Sue Dream. Then the favorite, Big Bob. He's about 5 lengths off the lead, working 4 ahead of Kryptonym and Flag
No
Officer.
one went off at 7-2.
Make their way to the first quarter, and Tattoo on this
Wasn't he
town.
like
Marcos
7-1
Vanessas
when
have
he
the
went
rail
in
in the
the gate?
lead. Captain Pike is alongside second. Animated waits in the wings third at the outside. At the rail, it's Sue Dream. Big Bob deciding on a path to move up, and up from between horses he'll
Six
race.
is gonna win
Out
this
wide
race,
in
I
Valley
think.
T. Then back to the inside, Flag Officer, and Kryptonym is last. They went the opening quarter in a quick and contested 23-3. Captain Pike rolling out the center, challenging Tattoo on this town for the advantage through a 47.5 mile. Big Bob is in between horses, outside Animated, inside Sue Dream. Kryptonym making a 4 wide blitz down the backstretch, moving in front of Flag Officer, and Bally T is last. Around the far turn they race, and up front it's Captain Pike, who now shoves the neck in front. Tattoo on this town is second. Sue Dream. Ocasio needs room there. Outside and running home is
It's a
Animated.
big price
Big
on the
Bob.
two.
He's hard at work with 5 lengths to raise and a 1/4 mile to raise it. Sue Dream, Santa Cruz trying to get their second win on the program, and here he comes now. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Sue Dream surging forward to take the lead. Outside Animated. Inside Tattoo on this town with a 16th to go. It's Sue Dream. It's a throwback day in South Florida as the Santa Cruz Ranch has won their second on the card, and Sue Dream gives it to him by 3 in the end. Second is Animated. Third, Tattoo on this town. And
Connection's going to be partying tonight.
Yeah, that's par for the course though today, I think.
I know that was a rough day there. Honestly, back at it tomorrow. Just like toss that card.
Victory achieved. The 6, not really taking any money.
Oh, Art, I feel awful for you. That is like the worst. Oof.
Ugh.
Those last 2 races I knew were tough there, Oldie, and like you get stuff like that, and it's like crazy.
2 minutes.
I think I'd be a 2-7 exacta here.
Yeah, I would have done that. I did the same though, Art, so I hear you. Like it's hard sometimes to press all, it's like
if you don't like a horse, you don't like a horse. I mean, it happens that you get beat, but 2 minutes to post here for the Branded City Vigil Stakes. Last of the day for the stretch run. We will be back next weekend for the Pennsylvania Derby Day and the Cotillion. Please hit the like and subscribe as well. We thank you for spending your time with us. One minute
And they
to
are
post
on
here.
the way to the start. The favorite at even money is number 2, Simcoe. 7-2 for 6. Victory achieved. Now at 4-1. 9-2, 8 I'm a Gambler. 6-1 for Cruden Bay.
I mean, anything can happen here if the 2 or 6 don't get the lead.
Yeah.
Because the 2 doesn't look like that horse can rate. The 6 doesn't look like that horse can rate. nearing the gate.
And so they come to the start with Simcoe, the inside runner, now with the scratch of horse 1. The favorite will be the first to load as they move up for the Branded City Vigil Stakes. And this grade 3 at 7 furlongs sees Twin City moving in for Kevin Nichols, Cruden Bay and Fraser Abley. Always beautifully turned out Cruden Bay. Joining the line is Wicked Django off the layoff. They're almost ready with Victory Achieved as Wicked Django moves up. Patrick Husband's Victory Achieved. As Horsepower finds the gate to go in, and the last is I'm a Gambler. Flavian Pratt, the outside post, moves up. And they're set to run, all in and locked up. Off they race in the Branded Cities Vigil Stakes, and getting out in front, Victory Achieved and I'm a Gambler began the best with Horsepower. The outside gate's clearly in front. Coming through now is Simcoe, driving up on the inside of that trio and is going up towards the leaders and will go through into second spot behind Victory Achieved. Has worked pretty hard to get there though. Victory Achieved narrowly from Simcoe. And coming up the rail quickly is Twin City, has gone into third spot with I'm a Gambler. They came away by a length and a half. Horsepower, about 5 to Wicked Django, and 4 lengths away, absolute last. Cruden Bay spots them about 11 lengths.
22 and 1.
Simcoe's
Only.
driven out in front, got
Yeah.
to the lead from Victory
7
Achieved, and
furlongs.
Twin City having a nice trail on the inside behind the leader. A length and a half, I'm a Gambler parked in fourth. Making ground, Wicked Django around the outside of Horsepower, and now only 3 away last, Cruden Bay. They come down to the 5/16 and Simcoe in front. A length and a half to Twin City, Victory Achieved. Wicked Django reeling in some runners here. And up on the inside, Horsepower. Cruden Bay starting to wind up. And as they turn for home, 5 across the track. And it is Simcoe narrowly. Coming is Horsepower down the outside. Kicking is Victory Achieved. And up the inside, Cruden Bay finishing on with I'm a Gambler. Simcoe, a grim lead, holding on. Horsepower in second.
Nobody
Simcoe
coming.
finding Cruden Bay up the inside. And what a
Damn.
gallant win in the Vigil Stakes to Simcoe. Wins again.
Nice.
Horsepower
I wasn't
second. Show photo,
expecting
Cruden Bay or
that,
Twin
Tony.
City. And then came I'm a Gambler. And the time is
Like you said,
1:21.19.
rushed up 22 and 1, and then went 44 and 1. Just like, well, just gonna keep going. Nice, good job.
Boom.
Boom, Oldy. Well, at least we end with a winner. A few winners on the day, and short price, but much the
Yeah.
best.
All right. Thank you, everybody. I unfortunately got to run and change and taking the wife to
Number 2,
dinner for
Simcoe
her
is
birthday
first.
tonight. So
Number 7, Horsepower second. A photo for show. The opening quarter, 22 and 1. A half a mile, 44 and 1. 3.
thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, all. Have a good weekend. Go Mariners.
Go Mariners.